Hello. Hi everyone. Hello. I hope everyone's having a good day. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I just realized I didn't actually set up 9 souls before I started. But that won't take too long because I just need to wait. Well done, thank you. Wait, why is Stream Elements still doing oh, hang on, I'm deleting Stream Elements. I'm deleting it. I hate them. I hate them.
Well done.
Well done, thank you. Why, where is my 9 souls? Thank you very much. You're good. Let me sorry I keep forgetting. I think it's because like after stream I'm like, oh, I am so dead. I'm so dead. So I always forget to go and get rid of the thingos on the redeems. But I mean I got rid of them before. It just they came back. Stream elements, voice, sound. Sorry. Let me have stop fix stream. I've got to get she has to stream. Yeah, first time playing this game. It is Tam. Hi, how are you? Wait, let me say hello to everyone. Lewis, hi. Don, hi. Lexi, I'm on a week trip to France, but I'm taking a transfer day to London. Beware. Oh. Meadow, hi. Hi, Tim. Hi, Love Has. This game looks awesome. It does. I'm so excited. I played a tiny little bit of it beforehand. And it's really good. It's really good so far. I'm really excited. I think as well, where are we? Okay. Animation. Disable the animations. Why do they do this to me? What do you mean something went wrong while saving? I hate Stream Elements. I hate them. Don't tell Sound Alerts that I said that. Don't tell them. Why do they do this? Why do they do this? I might have to find another way to put sound alerts on if they don't let me get rid of them. Okay. Pray for me. Okay, let's redeem something.
What now?
I think
Lexi VT played what NOOOO
what?
Carrot for 1000 channel points.
No, why would they do this?
Not done yet played well done for 300 channel points.
Sound alerts, stop it, stop, please, I'm begging you, I'm begging you, no.
Underscore played what NOOOOW Carrot for 1000 channel points.
Kurama, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Let me give you a shout out. Sorry, I was adjusting my sound alerts. I hope you had a nice stream. What did you get up to? Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Tiny Fairy. I play retro games and horror games and indie games. How's your stream? What were you streaming? Okay, let's try this again. I
won't lose.
Oh my gosh, we fixed it. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Okay. How is everyone? She streams a lot of troubleshooting. It's true. It's like they say, troubleshooting is the best part of the stream. Okay, let's go for standard. Yeah, I hope you had a lovely time. You were playing Ghost of Tsushima. I have. Were you enjoying it? I hope you had a nice time. Yeah, what's everyone else been up to? Oh. Getting some Lion King vibes here. Her face is very... She's a Sphinx cat. She's a Sphinx cat. Owie. That looks like a half exposed brain. That looks like the... Yep, the brain is definitely exposed. So is the hearts. Whoopsie. I think this is like a Taoist future punk game. I think they called it like Dao Punk. It looks so good. I'm really excited. I know the Hollow Knight comparison is going to be a bit boring, but they're cute. It does have a similar like feeling or quality, which is nice. And the company Red Candle Games has made some good games in the past, so I am very oh, reincarnation. The colors are so pretty. Oh, I love. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I'm so glad. I have been up to as close to nothing as one can get. Oh my gosh, so have I. Wow, we have so much in common. Actually, I was drawing some emotes. I drew like a ghost uwu emote, but then I ended up not liking it, so I'll have to attempt it again at some point. Yee! I knew you were here. I could smell your cooking from way out there. Snacking on grilled fish again, are you? Aren't you excited for dinner tonight? The auntie next door taught me how to make garlic noodles yesterday. I won't mess it up this time. I just hope it'll be seasoned normally. Don't worry, I won't let you down. Did you come running to me just to talk about dinner? Alright, the flower! Okay, wait, hang on, I might have messed up the controls accidentally. Let me... No, mama, okay. Parry, no, Harry's here. Da, ba. Ba, okay. Okay, well that will do. And interact. Jump. Attack. And shoot arrow. That looks pretty good. That looks really good. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. What did I miss? Traveling a lot and catching my breath for a little bit before I go into the city. That's so exciting. I hope you have a lovely time. I'm interested in what you're playing too. I've never heard of this game. It actually just came out. It's like to just like make a kind of like easy comparison. It's like a mixture between Hollow Knight and Sekiro. So it's got a big focus on like parry gameplay. What a way to go. It's always like watching an animated movie. It was very beautiful, wasn't it? I heard about this game just today and someone described it as, it looks cute and colourful but it's actually super dark, and I looked at screenshots and could immediately tell it was going to be very dark. What? No way, this game is so cute. It's so cute. There's nothing sinister about it at all. Don't worry about it. I'm going to warm up some food real quick. I hope you enjoy your food. Garlic noodles. They do sound so yum. The cat guy being bound reminds me so much of Inuyasha. I wonder if that was an inspiration. That would be rather interesting. I'll plug my favorite retro games. Reganoricon, welcome. Welcome. Hi Gert, how are you? How was your stream last night? I loved Hollow Knight. Yeah, me too. I'm still like waiting each and every day I wait for Hollow Knight Silksong. Kill skeleton. Oh. Dead person's note. Crooked words etched into the ground. I found the exit, but there's no way to go back now. This messy note seems to be the last words of the deceased before they passed away. Interesting. Red, hi! I made it to the start of the screen. Let's go. How are you? I hope you had a nice day today. Don't want to go down there. It was good. I napped all day, so everything goes good. Let's go. We love napping. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And that's the parry. Camp scroll. Xuan's story scroll. One day, the noble swordsman passed by a stone. Suddenly, someone jumped out from the stone. It turned out to be a great hero. The handwriting is quite neat for something written by a child. In the bottom left corner, there is a note stating that this is the 63rd episode. I think it's a reincarnation thing. That's my guess. Xuan. I thought there'd be someone in the Forbidden Cave, but haven't seen a single one. Where are you, Crimson Hibiscus? A crimson hibiscus? Is that the flower you've been fussing about? Yeah, that's the flower they use for the ceremony. According to the shaman, the bigger the flower. There's one right up there. Wow, you're right, but I'm not sure I can even climb up that high. Oh no, a boar! Hey, hold on, how did a boar get all the way up there? No, he ate the flower! Maybe the boar wants to look pretty. Maybe that's what this is. Oh, it snatched the flower away. Oh well, it probably needs it more than I do. It's about to get dark. Let's head back to the village. I'll go look somewhere else next time. I'll get the flower for you. Huh? It's fine. You really don't have to. Are you really going to get it? Okay, I'll wait here for you. Be careful not to get hurt. Let's go. Whoa. Oh wait, no, that's the way to the village. Okay, got it. Got it. I love these the background art is so good. It's so good. Is this Silksong? It's basic. Yeah, it's Silksong. Okay, Raider, hi. I hope you're having another day, a nice day. Bee. The movement feels quite good. Yay! Down we go. The parries feel really nice. What's this? What's this? What's that? Silk Song, if only. Oh, we pray. It could be this year, you never know. It could be this year. The grappling hack is very reminiscent of Ori in a way. Oh, I do remember this. Come back here, you stupid boar. They didn't put up much of a fight. These blossoms that appear around the Peach Blossom Village are used by villagers as decoration during the ceremony. Legend has it that harvest will be bountiful if the ceremony is successful. While that hasn't been proven, everyone still gets more food after the ceremony. How interesting. Sounds like this ceremony is very important. It was in one of the Metroids or a Contra? I guess it was also like Bionic Commando to a certain extent. Maybe not exactly. I hope you didn't get hurt. That ball was huge. Don't push yourself too hard. It was only a year ago when you still needed my help to walk, remember? Here. Wow, you really got it back for me. It's even prettier up close. Given time, even the prettiest flowers will wilt. That's so depressing. Oh wait, no, I just realized that I'm blocking the character portrait. I'm blocking the character portrait. Where is my... Where is it? Where is it? Okay. There. I can sit here. This is... oh gosh, I hate it when this happens. I'll just talk like this. This is fine. This is fine. No worries. No worries. I can just read the dialogue like this. This is fine. I'm okay with this. That's okay. At least we're here to see it, even if it won't be for long. I don't really see the meaning behind all this. How, but you still went out of your way to help me retrieve it. Thanks, Yi. We should head back. We'll be in trouble if they find us here. Yay, let's go! Actually, Lexi, have you played either of the Ori games? I played the first one. I haven't played the second one yet. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why. I really enjoyed the first one a lot. Wow, this festival market is so lively. Look, every household has dried meat and someone's even brewing wine. We've had bountiful harvests for 2 years in a row since you arrived. You've pretty much become the village's official good luck charm. They're just coincidences. Oh, don't say that. When you helped the elders with the rat infestation, we were all talking about how fortunate we are to have you around. Also, praise be the souls for blessing the Peach Blossom festivals, ensuring that we are all fed and clothed. If there's nothing else I need to do, I'm going back to dry the fish. Stay for a bit. You should take a chance to check out the stores and mingle with everyone. Leave the fish to me. Catch you later. Haha, see, get it? Catch you later because he's secretly a fish. He's not actually a cat. He's never mind. I don't know what I'm saying. I think it's all funny if you end the joke in like a oh yeah, sorry. Apologies. What's this? Sharon Surround's been buzzing with energy as of late. I know, right? Remember how glum he used to look when his parents left? Aww. That guy he hangs around with, he's a bit of an oddball. Interesting. Time to do the good old upside down model peeking off the top of the screen trick. That could work, yeah. Why not? I think I'd get dizzy. The The second one is really good. I do really want to play it. I mean, I probably should have played it at this point. I know that I watched a video about how apparently the developer like tried to make it like a competitor to Hollow Knight, even though they're like this like massive comparative studio to Hollow Knight, which is like got 3 or 4 people on it. Team Cherry. I'm not sure why they felt the need to, assuming that story was real. But I really love the first Ori game is wonderful. I'd certainly recommend the second Ori. It built the first game in all the right ways, ridiculously beautiful as well. I feel like the entire Metroidvania scene evolved after Hollow Knight, and Ori 2 certainly reflects that, in which areas they expanded the game mechanics. That's so interesting. That's really interesting. Yeah, I think I'm trying to think of. Yeah, I think, because I think Hollow Knight took like just enough inspiration from like from software games that it kind of like changed the approach to the Metroidvania to give it like a little bit of a harder edge, if that makes sense. Like it's a bit more difficult, it's a bit more like precision platformy. The combat's a lot more precise. It's not like something like Symphony of the Night or any of the like the actual like Castlevania Metroidvania games. Like Aria of Sorrow, I really struggled on the last boss for that, but the only reason I really struggled was because I did the entire game without healing. I did the game with, well, when I say without healing, there was no healing potions used. I was allowed to use souls that healed me, but I couldn't use any healing potions. That was my restriction. So that was very difficult. But if you heal on the bosses, then Aria of Sorrow is really easy. Symphony of Night is really easy, especially once you find the Alucard shield. And if you don't like set yourself like a restriction of using it, like it's very easy to break those games. Whereas I don't think there was ever a point where even if you got like every single upgrade in Hollow Knight, with maybe the exception of health, but often felt like it was more like you were just like hanging in there, you know? Like I think that's often the thing with like Souls games, is that it often feels like you're just like you're barely hanging on, and each time you level up, it's not to make you like overpowered, it's to like keep you like competitive with people around you, even though you can do it at like soul level 1, but like the other things you can do to upgrade things, like, you know, upgrading your weapons. Is he hiding his identity as a non-human? I do wonder, because there was like some kind of a hint that there may have been some reincarnation happening. Indie game winner Dave the Diver. I found that so funny. I mean, I must admit, I honestly thought that Dave the Diver was an indie game, just because it looks like one. But the fact that like the Game Awards couldn't actually do enough research to why are they like this? Team Cherry should feel honored. As they say, copying is one of the highest forms of flattery. Yeah, I think so. And I mean, like, I suppose in some ways you could say like, oh well, Hollow Knight feels a bit like, it's a little bit of a simplification, but it feels a bit like From Software world building and some From Software-y gameplay elements mixed with like a regular Metroidvania. But when it actually like gets made, then it kind of becomes its own thing, and now people are being like, oh yeah, Nine Souls is just like Hollow Knight, rather than being like, oh yeah, Nine Souls is like a From Software game because they've already got like the elements. All games will copy good things from each other. That's what they should be doing. So yeah. Ori's one combat was just mashing the one attack button, but the sequel implemented actual proper combat, which I felt made it much more engaging. Oh, that's good, because I didn't hate the combat in Ori 1. but it was very press one button. It was very press one button. I was looking at whether to play the first Ori game on the hardest difficulty or not initially, and someone was like, yeah, you can do that, but it just makes the combat more difficult, and the combat is like the worst part of the game. So I didn't actually end up going with the hardest difficulty on Ori 1. I ended up the other thing that put me off the hardest difficulty in Ori 1 was that if you chose the hardest difficulty, it like limited the amount of skill points, and I always think maybe this is just like my I don't know, you gotta get your dopamine, right? You gotta get your video game dopamine hits. So I love skill trees. I love unlocking new abilities. I love like killing enemies and getting experience and then putting the experience points into a skill tree. I hate grinding. That's the other thing. Like I'm very anti-grinding. I don't really grind in video games except for maybe Monster Hunter. I play a lot of JRPGs, and my version of grinding is just not fleeing from any of the battles. My theory is that I go through the dungeon, I explore like all of the corners, and then I go and fight the boss. And I'll often just like bash my head against the boss because I'm like underleveled until I like figure out a strategy that allows me to win. But yeah, I really I don't like making skill point progression slower, because I like getting like a little skill point and then thinking about, oh, where do we put this skill point? Oh, if I just get 3 more skill points then I can unlock this ability. Oh, but then there's the ultimate skill down here. It's so fun. It's so fun. That being said, I certainly wouldn't consider Ori 2 derivative of Horror Night, for the record. Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen, I think the development team was like not inspired by it directly, but I think they were trying to compete with it. They were trying to make it. This is just from a video that I watched a long time ago, so I don't remember if it's actually accurate or not, but I think the lead developer was like very competitive to make a better game than Hollow Knight. Which I don't think you necessarily want to be making like comparisons between your two games. It's just not. I don't really like comparing one game to another. You know, I haven't played Symphony Night. I recommend it. I think in some ways I really liked it. I really liked it a lot. But I think I liked Aria of Sorrow a lot more, if that makes sense. And I think Symphony of Night is like very unbalanced. And I kind of ruined the game by using like this Alucard shield, which ruined the game by like making it way too easy. I rather like a challenge. I do too. I love a good challenge. I love a challenging video game. I think I mentioned this once before, but one of the very first, like, really, I was a bit of a baby when it came to video games. Like, if it was too hard, I'd wait for my cousins or like my older half sister to come around and beat it for me, and then I'd like play all the levels that they unlocked, but then when it would get too hard I'd like quit. But what changed was I got Jak 2 on PlayStation 2, and I had no cousins that could come and help me, right? All my cousins had like basically stopped coming around, and I think it was around like Jak 2 that the games like started getting. I'm pretty sure my half sister could have beaten Jak 2 if she was around at that point. If she was there on like holidays, because she's very stubborn. She's very stubborn. I'm very stubborn too. We're both very stubborn when it comes to video games. But there was no one that I could ask for help. I really loved Jak 2 and I really wanted to beat it, but it was so difficult. But then I think it was like the third mission in the game was so difficult that I couldn't even get past it, and I had to turn the game off, and I was like, this is impossible. It's impossible, but it's so much fun. And then I woke up at like 6 or 7 a.m. in the morning the next day, and I came back and I beat it, and it was so easy. And then I remember coming, and I kept on running into like this problem of like getting it stuck, but then being able to finish it. And then I think it was that experience of like beating Jak 2 that I was like, if I actually like sit down and like, providing I don't give up, there's nothing really a video game can throw at me that I can't like eventually like overcome by getting good enough at it, you know? Symphony Night is very unbalanced. It's very easy to become overpowered. It is. I think because I want to play every Castlevania game on stream one day, and that includes all of the Metroidvanias, and I still have most of the Metroidvanias to play. I've only really done the classic ones and Aria of Sorrow on stream, and I want to actually like enjoy Symphony Night. So I think my strategy is no Alucard shield and no healing of the bosses. I think that's a good restriction. Like, providing I don't... The problem with the Alucard shield was that it was like hold triangle or something and just run into every enemy, and every enemy just dies. There's like nothing. All of the bosses just died. I just ran into like the final boss and I just held like a button down and I didn't do anything, and then I won. It was really silly. It kind of ruined the game for me a little bit. So I'm going to purposefully restrict myself when I go back to playing Symphony of Night, just to not heal the bosses and to not use that shield. And hopefully that will make my second time through Symphony of Night much better. I thought Dave the Diver was indie until I saw 2 cutscenes, at which point I had to check who made it. Yeah, I don't remember the cutscenes. I need to have a look. Dave the Diver was apparently very good. I think I would like it. It looks like something. I think the reason why, and I think it's a compliment to Dave the Diver. A lot of indie games have like this kind of like, they've really gotten good at this kind of a quirky sense of style and sense of humor, and I think Dave the Diver, from what I saw, did a really good job of that. Like, I don't know if anyone's played Golf Story. I hate golf and I hate sports. I'm like infamously bad at sports, but I really loved Golf Story. Golf Story on the Switch is one of my favorite games of all time. I even liked hitting the stupid ball, but the reason why I liked it was that it had like this weird, absurdist like sense of humor the entire way through. And from what I saw of Dave the Diver kind of reminded me, I had like similar vibes to that. So I think it's definitely a big compliment to Dave, but at the same time it still shouldn't. I think this is why people like AA games. Like, I love AA games. I love Kusoge. I love games that like don't have all of the budget and are a little bit less polished, you know. I think restriction always breeds creativity. I mean, I don't want the developers to like not have any budget either, you know. But like, I'd much rather play a game like I haven't played it because I wanted to stream it again, but the Vampire game, the AA vampire RPG that came out like a couple of years ago, well, more than a couple of years ago, a while ago, on PS4, Xbox One, PC. Whoa! Red, thank you so much for the gift, Subby. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. That's so nice. Sorry, I'm just catching up on people. I'm just catching up on chat. We're doing this thing where I forget to play the video game and I instead just like talk about our feelings, you know. Let's see. It's always odd to me when major studios, in this case Nexon, release games into early access. Oh, that is very odd. I don't like that. What was the Ori devs? The Ori devs released a game into early access, and I mean, I don't know if they're indie or not, but I don't like it. I don't like that they release their game into early. Well, I mean, they can do whatever they like, but I don't want to touch it until it's ready. Like, I just want to play the game when it's finished. I kind of feel the same with Hades 2. Like, I think from what I've seen, Hades 2 is in like a really good position. So even if I bought it now, it's probably a good, satisfying experience from like beginning to end. At least that's what I've been told. Although apparently it doesn't have an ending. And as someone who likes to finish her games and see the ending, and that's when I stop playing them. It's like, when do I stop? When do I stop? If I get like 49 hours into the game, and then I'm like, oh, there's no more content, there's no ending. It's like, what do I do? What do I do? So maybe I wait until Hades. Oops. Maybe I wait until Hades 2 has an ending, and then I buy it. Press the win button. I love the win button. You play Monster Hunter? I do. I love Monster Hunter. Really, despite loving Monster Hunter, I love Monster Hunter Tri, and I love Monster Hunter for you. I love Tri so much on the Wii that when the Ultimate version came out on the Wii U, I got a Wii U entirely to play Monster Hunter Tri Ultimate. One of my genuinely like happiest video gaming memories. I love Tri. And I love the underwater combat. I love the underwater combat. It makes me so happy. I love being a little happy underwater girl. Mothman said happy Pride Month. Jerky, thank you so much for the bitty. Thank you. I appreciate. But weirdly with Monster Hunter, Generations kind of burnt me out. I think I checked the time in my 3DS and I ended up having like 90 hours, which is the same. I think I ended up having like 110 hours in Monster Hunter GU, which was almost the same amount of time that I put into 4U. But I barely made any progress in Generations Ultimate. I think that there was like a couple, well, just regular Generations because it was on 3DS. I think there was a couple of things. I was at the time I was like getting very overwhelmed. So when there would be like a new monster fight, it would give me this like horrible feeling of anxiety because it'd be like, oh no, it's a new monster I have to perform. Even though I don't have to perform because it's like I was playing it single player. There's no reason to get performance anxiety in a single player game, but I had it anyway. Your spicy life, you know. And then whereas like in previous Monster Hunter games I'd either mained Greatsword or Switch Axe. I also mained Hammer in Freedom Unite. In JEU, because there were all these skills, I was like, I should main all of the weapons. I want to try all these weapons that I never got the chance to try before. And then I ended up getting burnt out because I spent all of this time trying to learn all of these other weapons instead of just sticking with Greatsword. Then I went back to Greatsword. It felt all really clumsy and like not what I was used to anymore because I'd like lost a lot of the muscle memory. And then weirdly with World, I love World. I love Monster Hunter World. I love the world design, ironically, in World. But I don't know. Same with Rise. I think it's not that I don't like modern Monster Hunter. It's that like my mental health, my mental state going into the games has just been like bad. Which is not something you really want. But yeah, that's my Monster Hunter story. That's my Monster Hunter. I do really want to go and play. I was watching the trailer for Wild and I was like, oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Wilds. And I think that if Wilds lets me have two weapons, then some of that decision paralysis is going to go because I'm just going to have a Greatsword and then it can be like whatever other weapon. Like I don't care. It can be hammer, it can be sword and shield, whatever. Providing I have my Greatsword and another weapon, then no more decision paralysis. So I think that will be really good. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Monster Hunter Wilds. You have no idea. I was born to grind. Born to grind. Made to work. I think Hollow Knight was influential enough that the analysis of future Metroidvanias has the pitfall of new games being compared to Hollow Knight alone rather than the games Hollow Knight took heavy inspiration from. I agree with this. I agree with this. I think this is like a phenomena that happens all the time, where like a big game comes out and then that game then is the thing that everything is compared back to. Like, let's say that something like let's say that Devil May Cry 4 and 5 never got made, and Devil May Cry 3 was like the last DMC game, except for DMC made by Ninja Theory, and then Capcom was like, this is an alternate timeline. Well, no one buys Devil May Cry games anymore, but then another studio releases another game that is also a character action game, maybe it's just Bayonetta, maybe it's Bayonetta, and then every future game is like, oh, it's just like Bayonetta, even though Bayonetta is taking inspiration from Devil May Cry, and building off that action game framework, then everything, and then more time moves on, and then another influential game as like, oh, it's just like Hi-Fi Rush, you know? It happens. It's kind of interesting how it happens. I like grinding when it's part of the post game. Having grinding blocked in off combat content feels bad. I agree with this. I agree. I think again this is why I like Souls games, because even if you like die and lose like a bunch of souls, there's never been a single time playing any of the games where I've been like, I need to go and grind some levels in order to win. Like even if you're under leveled, you can still do it, you know? If Nine Souls has from soft world building, it would probably be compared to Hollow Knight first. I think that is probably the case, yeah. Symphony Knight was pioneering, so it made a lot of mistakes. That is true. That is true. Alucard was the big mistake. Alucard shield is the big mistake. I hate that shield. It ruined the game for me. That's maybe like a kind of silly reason to have the game spoiled. Why am I just like standing there? I'll move forward a little bit. There you go. I'm almost at the end of chat. Trust me. Trust me. It's probably why they name dropped Sekiro. Yeah, I think so. I think the Sekiro inspiration is like, from the little bit that I played, is very obvious. It's probably, if both Nine Souls and Hollow Knight are building off kind of like a framework that is based on like From Software games, Hollow Knight is like building off Demon Souls, Dark Souls, etc. And then Nine Souls is building off Sekiro, which is also building off other Souls-like games, but it's sort of like talking in like a different direction, you know? Doesn't Symphony Knight have the Chris Agam as a random drop very early in the game? I don't remember what this is. Oh, Blessed Wind. Yeah, I'm sure. Probably. I do remember like being able to, I don't really mind like finding like a really overpowered sword, like that's kind of fun. But I think the shield was like particularly egregious to me because it wasn't like you know how the combat in Hollow Knight is like hit and then you get bounced back like slightly. So even if you like had a really powerful sword in Hollow Knight, it doesn't change the like hit the enemy, get bounced back, have like a little bit of resistance. Alucard shield was like run into the enemy, holding down a button and stand there, you know? Ultima, hi! Welcome! I hope you're having a nice day. I'm sorry, I'm meant to be playing the video game, but I'm just catching up with chat. I'm almost at the end. It's just a thing that happens sometimes. Don't worry about it. Chris Agrium is pretty late in the game. I see. The most I recall from Jak 2 is, I'm gonna kill Praxis. my dad watched the game. My dad watched the game because he bought it for me. He bought Jak 2 for me, and he watched like the opening cutscene because he's like, Dad, watch the game. I'm sure it's going to be great. And then he watched the opening cutscene, and then when Jax was like, I'm gonna kill Praxis, he just burst out laughing, and I still remember this. The new Twitch update, app update his ass. Oh no, not again. I hate the Twitch app. That's a great moment when you discover that games are designed for people to beat, so you can always do it if you keep trying. It really is. Like, it's a... And I mean, I think a lot of people probably had that moment with maybe Dark Souls, but I think that's maybe... I've talked to a lot of people that have been... I've been like, oh yeah, Dark Souls is really good, you might like it, and then they've been like, yeah, I might, but it looks really frustrating and hard. I don't know if it's really something that I like, which fair enough if that's the case, but like, I don't think Dark Souls is like as unapproachable as people make it out to be. I never used the a la carte shield. Good decision. I don't know why I decided to keep using it, because it's like, but I was like, well, I already have this like super powerful weapon. It doesn't make any like logical sense to like downgrade from this weapon, which is like making it really effective to go through all of these rooms, and then go for like a sword that like does less damage again. I don't want to downgrade my sword. But I think it wasn't just like the, here's a super powerful sword. It was specifically the, here is a weapon that like changes the way that you play the game and makes it really easy. It was kind of like an invincibility power up almost. I felt invincible using it. There's a really cool weapon in that game that changes its special depending on the shield that you have equipped. It's great. Oh, wait, really? That's awesome. I need to replay Symphony at Night sometime. With Dave, I just saw Nexon. Oh no! What has Nexon published? I just know them from Maple Story. To be honest. And Dungeon Fighters. And they published... Have they done anything? Oh, a bunch of weirdo free-to-play MMOs. Dave the Diver is kind of like a weird spin-off in all of that. That's strange. Talk about how sports sucks. Sports suck so much. I hate sports. I love Golf Story. I hate sports. And I'm really bad at them, obviously. Dave the Diver has the classic Monster Hunter comedy. Oh wait, what? Okay, I need to play this. I bought LEDs 2 early access and I was very upset with myself for doing so. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I keep thinking about it, but it's like, I really enjoyed the full experience of Hades 1. I don't know if I want to buy Hades 2 without the ending. Like, even if it has like most of the rest of it in, it just seems a bit pointless, you know? Like, you're buying the game and then it's like going to be... I guess it's not that much different than buying like a new AAA game and then waiting like a year for it to get patched, you know? Like, I was very excited for Cyberpunk 2077 and then it came out and it was so buggy. And like, sure, now it's in a good state, but I do regret buying Cyberpunk 2077 early access, even though it wasn't labeled as Cyberpunk 2077 early access. The Ori studio is indeed independent. Oh, that's good. That's good. I prefer for them to retain their independence. Please don't get bought out by Microsoft and then dissolved into like a puddle of fleshy goop. I also bought a Wii U for my son. Let's go. I love the Wii U. I think unfortunately with the Wii U, a lot of the games that were really good got ported to the Switch. So when I look at my collection of Wii U games that like the games that haven't been ported that I have over there is like Game and Wario, Kirby and the Rainbow Paintbrush, Paper Mario Color Splash, Yoshi's Woolly World. Okay, there's a few, but that's still not many. Nintendo Land, there's no way they could port that anyway. Splatoon 1 isn't on Switch, but Splatoon 2 is just like Splatoon 1. It just felt like a remake. At least it did to me. I think Splatoon 3 single play was a lot better, but Splatoon 2 single play just felt like Splatoon 1 single player again. Devil's Third. Yeah, there's only like a couple of games. Oh, and Xenoblade Chronicles X, of course. But there's only, and the Star Fox Zero, but there's only a couple of games on Wii U now that haven't been like ported over or made like available on other consoles. So it's like, well, there's not a lot of point of like owning one unless you want to hack it and then use it as a Wii, which actually is kind of a good idea, you know. I would say I enjoy the non-endings that the original Hades had, where it kills Zeg after the final boss by saying some funny stuff. That I didn't know that happened. That sounds quite funny. I'd love to watch you play Monster Hunter one day. I would too. I'd like to play Monster Hunter on stream. I've thought about it. I guess in one sense I'd quite like to play Monster Hunter Tri. I'd quite like to replay Monster Hunter Tri. But I guess the other one that I could do is Monster Hunter World? Because like, I've beaten Monster Hunter Tri before. I haven't beaten Monster Hunter World. I played a fair bit of Monster Hunter World, but I haven't beaten it. So I think it'd probably be a pretty good idea to get that in Iceborne finished before Wilds come out. Lexia, absolutely awesome. What are we use specifically for 3U? Let's go. It's such a good game. I love Monster Hunter so much. I love Monster Hunter. It's so fun. It's so fun. I wish I never had that experience with Generations where I got like decision paralysis from like being unable to choose a weapon, and then like anxiety from wanting to fight monsters but then being too anxious to do it, which made no sense. It made no sense, but I couldn't. It took so much emotional and mental energy to like fight a new monster each time, because it's like, what if it kills me? What if it's really stressful? What if it makes me? I think Monster Hunter can be Monster Hunter, especially like old Monster Hunter, not like Rise and World so much, but old Monster Hunter could be like actually traumatic at times, because like running out of food on a hunt and then having your stamina go back to 0, or like running out of sharpening whetstones and then having like every single attack deflect, or like running out of time, which seemed to happen like a lot more with the older Monster Hunters, you know. It hits different in Hades 2, which doesn't have the last area at all, so you don't get to fight the last boss. Really? I thought there was more content in Hades 2 than Hades. That's interesting. Okay, well that makes my decision to hold off on buying it. Okay, nearly at the end. Don't worry. Sorry. I'll start playing the game soon. I promise. I pinky swear promise. Large weapon friends. Yes, I love the large weapons. Both Hades launched with only 2 areas available, and just ejected you back into the soup when you won. Really? Unlike most early access games, the Hades are legit pretty iterative. I see. Well,
Hello?
Hello, Sniperella, hi! Welcome! By the way, if anyone's new that hasn't come in, feel free to like play or redeem. You can go for the hello,
Hello?
hello, or the owie. And then I'll say hello to you. I'm sorry for taking so long. I'm almost at the end. I promise. I promise.
Well done.
To Bacon, hi. Well, actually, you're already here. So I like. Where are we? Being a master of all weapon classes takes work.
Hello.
Hello. It does. I had a lot more fun playing Monster Hunter when I just like mained a single weapon. The more I like spread myself out over other weapons, the less I enjoyed the game overall. Go, hi, welcome. I hope you're having a lovely day. I'm just having a little Zatsu while I catch up with chat. I'm almost at the end. It's fine. Did you see the new trailer? Yes, yes, I did. Kurama. I keep thinking that it's the new people redeeming the things. You can keep redeeming them and just keep being like, well, welcome. Oh no, not welcome. You're already here. I'm really bad with names sometimes. Monster Hunter Stories mentioned. Monster Hunter Stories is so good. It's such a fun little monster collecting RPG. I feel like that I had that with Dark Souls 3. I wasn't in a good mental state when it came out. I got 2 sessions deep and never played again. Strangely, that happened to me too with Dark Souls 2. I was in a very bad mental state with Dark Souls 2. And well, not with Dark Souls 2, with Dark Souls 3. I love Dark Souls 2. I was in a very good mental state with Dark Souls 2. I was in the best mental state I've ever been in. But with Dark Souls 3, even though it did like a lot of things, I was like, oh, I love this so much. It just ended up like frustrating me towards the end, and I just wanted it to be over. Which is like, that's not what you should be feeling. That's not what you should be feeling, right? So, but on the positive side, I haven't played any of the Dark Souls 3 DLC, so I have all of that to do and will be blind. B, I think I'm going to enjoy Dark Souls 3 when I go back to it eventually, one day. I think I'm going to have a great time. I believe in myself. I'm going to have a great time with Dark Souls 3. There's a bunch of stuff I didn't do in that game. I didn't do Nameless King either. Yeah, I think I'm going to have a great time. I think the only thing that like maybe was a criticism for me was that it felt like Dark Souls 1 was the first part of the story, and then Dark Souls 2 kind of moved the story onwards beyond the cycle of light and dark, and linking the bonfire forever. It felt like there was going to be like a new direction for the story, but it just kind of like was like, actually no, they just continued linking the fire over and over and over again until there was so many like so many like chosen undead linking the fire that their ashes like coalesced and like, oh, with the drive to actually like link the fire again. Kind of interesting, but I thought the story was like moving forward, and it didn't move forward. It kind of moved backwards to the start of Dark Souls 2, which made Dark Souls 2 feel irrelevant, which made me feel grumpy. But I think there's a lot of other stuff. I think in the DLC especially, the DLC I'm so interested in. I'm taking so long to do my Zatsus. It's really scary that it says like there's 48 new messages, but I'm basically near the end, right? I'm sure. I wonder if you could have 2 of the same weapon. That's been the joke that I've been having with people. Just bringing 2 hammers. It sounds fun. I guess technically we have access to all weapons. We just need to return to a tent. I guess so. I always forget to do that though. And I think there's a big difference between like having, like you could always have access to like all weapons because you're not like locked into experience, but there are some other decisions to be made, like the skills on the armor sets and things like that. She's falling farther behind chat. No, I'm nearly at the end. I'm nearly at the end. Trust, trust, trust. Nine Souls is the Armored Core 2 of Hollow Knight likes. I love that. I love that. Actually, speaking of Armored Core, I really need to play Armored Core 6. I was thinking of playing... I was debating whether to play Armored Core, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 first, or 4, and then play Armored Core 6. But I think what I want to do is I want to play Armored Core 6 first, and then I want to go backwards if I'm interested. Because I quite like playing the latest game in a series, getting really into it, and then traveling backwards through the catalogue. Because I did that with, obviously, but I did that with Shadow Tower Abyss, and Shadow Tower Abyss is like one of my favourite games of all time now. I adore that game, and playing through all of the other Souls games first definitely helped a lot with that game. It helped so much. Whereas if I think I played Shadow Tower Abyss first, there would be like this aura of confusion around like how we were supposed to approach everything. So I think starting with like Armored Core 6 first and then working backwards makes a lot of sense to me. As great as Monster Hunter is, the day they allow crossplay and cross-save is when everyone will be happy. I would be so happy. Oh my gosh. If they let you play cross-save, because like my preference is probably playing like big AAA games on a console that I want to play by myself if I'm not wanting to stream them, because I like sitting in my beanbag in a chair in front of the TV. It's like a nice break from everything, and I can like curl myself on blankets and I'm not sitting up in like a kind of, I'm not sitting at my desk all of the time. I like getting away from my desk. So like I'd like to buy the physical version of like Monster Hunter Wilds and PS5, but then everyone I know is going to be playing it on PC, so it's like you're literally just wasting your money. You're just wasting your money if you do that, you know. So yeah, I think the cross-save cross-play would go really hard. The Alucard shield thing does 255 damage a few times a second, so yeah, it's a bit different. Yeah, it's crazy broken. It's crazy broken. She's not close to the end. I am. It says only 12 new messages. It says only 12 new messages. The big Monster Hunter tangent from one message mentioning it. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I'm just very passionate about my interests. Oh my gosh, it's Lexi, the cutest girl. It's Gal. Hi, the most talented artist. How are you? Dark Souls is not a hard video game. Well, I mean, I think it's difficult, but I think it's like, I think everyone can beat it. I guess it depends what you're comparing it to. Oh, I don't know if I want to go down this tangent. But then again, like when I beat Castlevania 1, I was like, I think everyone can beat Castlevania 1 if they like set the time to sit down and play it. Same with like Hollow Knight. But I think they're difficult. They're just like methodical. I guess it doesn't have quite like the same intense reflex requirement that other games maybe have. Like if Devil May Cry required you to be able to like maintain an SSS rank the entire way through the game, or else you just instantly died, then I think everyone would be like, oh my gosh. And then there was like every single boss one-shots you. That would be like way more difficult. I don't think, yeah, anyway. I don't know how much I want to explore this tangent. Dark Souls is tough but fair. Yeah, you never get cheated by the game and you can always see what you did wrong if you look. I think that's what makes games fun. I think that's why Jak 2 was a good game to get me acclimatized to difficult games, because there were so many times in Jak 2 where something seemed impossible, but when I went away from the game and came back to it, and I started thinking about like how the mission was structured, then it would be like, oh, actually, I can do this. I can beat the video game. Anytime someone tries to make a Souls like and incorrectly believes that being hard is what makes it a Souls like, we get Lies of P. I loved Lies of P, to be fair. I loved Lies of P. I didn't find Lies of P to be overly difficult, except for the stupid buddy people fight. I hated that fight so much. That was so stupid. I hated that. It was soul-sappingly bad. That was horrible, and I hated it. And it did like kind of sour the game a little bit. But the rest of it was pretty easy. You guys really give Lexi a run for her money with all these messages. She's going to run out of breath. I think I might. How much close to the... Oh my gosh, never mind. Okay. I'll just tell them it's a good video game and let them approach it on the game on their own terms. I think that's always... Yeah, it's okay to like different things. It's okay. There's no... I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious, but like... I think a lot of what like I enjoyed about Lies of P was I really liked the fractured fairy tale aesthetic. I really liked the combat and like the weapon modifications. I really liked a lot of the NPC interactions. I really loved the first time I found the records and I went home and put the record on and there was singing. That was amazing to me. I think, yeah, I liked Lies of P. I think I liked Lies of P a lot. But at the same time, yeah, anyway, I'll move on from that tangent. Let's not talk about that. Otherwise it will. Lies of P is like a weird mixture of like Sekiro and Bloodborne. It's very strange. Great news, they've heard it's like Bloodborne from the rest of the internet will hate it. Much closer to a character action game than Bloodborne. That's true, It does feel, wait. I think it's closer to Sekiro than it is to Bloodborne. I think it's got like the gothic aesthetic that Bloodborne has, but then even then, it's not quite. Bloodborne is like Lovecraftian horror, so, when I was playing Lies of P, I was like, unless they start going down like a Lovecraftian route, I didn't feel like it was overly derivative. Anyway. Anyway. My Wii U is the most recent console I straight up gave away to a friend and his kid. There wasn't much there for me. Yeah, I think it's a shame. I mean, it's not a shame because like having the good games from the Wii U ported over to other consoles is good, but the Wii kind of lost its identity because most of the stuff that you would want to buy a Wii U for, you can buy a Switch for. Whereas if you wanted to buy most of the games on the Wii, for instance, then most of them only exist on the Wii, so the console retains its identity. Greatsword feels so good in World. I was watching a speedrun of Greatsword in World recently and I was like, oh. It's so good. It's so good. I might skip the Lies of P rant, not because people aren't allowed to have their opinions, but just because it will stress me out to have people start arguing in chat rather than just like talking about stuff. Just roll the 14 side dice. The problem with GU is simply every weapon has 4 unique playstyles in the game, so 42 choices plus prowler mode. The decision paralysis in 4U was insane. Insane! She's almost there, guys. Yay, let's go! Hades 2 does have considerably more content than Hades 1, even without the final area. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, I've heard that it's pretty well packed. The end is nigh. We're almost at the end. We're almost at the end. Sky, hi, I love you. Hi, June. How are you? I hope you're both well. The Dark Souls DLC, 3 DLC is really fun. I enjoyed it so much. That's good. I think it's really, it looks really cool, especially Ring City. Especially Ring City. I'm really interested in Ring City. That DLC looks so fun. That DLC looks so interesting. Oh, I can't wait. I really want to play it. I really want to play it. The true end is in our hearts. I'm currently fictionally inflating the number without actually saying anything significant. Just don't play Armored Core Last Raven. That game cheats so bad and laughs you in your face. What one is Last Raven? Oh, that one's the infamously hard one, isn't it? Yeah. I think I remember hearing about this one. Feminine urge to play Last Raven first. Yeah, 6 to 4 to 5 Victory Day, a weird but perfectly cromulent trajectory. I quite like doing things out of order. I've never been like, I've never felt that like video games have to go in like a upwards trajectory forward, constantly getting better. I feel like it's just like a constant wibbly wobbly path, and I like it when games have like some rough edges. So I've never been like, oh, I played the latest game, so now I'll never like any of the previous games. It's actually, it's more like, oh, it's so interesting how differently designed this older game is to the new one. I'm so close to the end. I disagree with that opinion. Dark Souls is a very difficult video game. Yeah, I think saying it's not difficult is a very Souls veteran thing to say, because I don't find it like overly, I don't find most, well actually the thing is, like, I didn't think that Elden Ring was very difficult, but I spent like 4 hours fighting the Tree Sentinel at the start of the game. And that's all I did. I just spent 4 hours fighting the Tree Sentinel. And then I kept going forward. And then I spent however long trying to beat Margit in Stormveil Castle. I think what makes it so good is that the combat is so exciting and it's so fun, and the world exploration is so engaging that there's never a moment where I'm like, this is hard and it's boring. Which is something I've definitely had before, because I was playing Valkyrie Chronicles Elysium. Wait, is this the right one? Valkyrie Chronicles Elysium. Valkyria Chronicles and oh no, Valkyrie Profile, that's it. I was playing Valkyrie Profile Elysium a while back, and I was playing it on the very hardest difficulty, which was Valkyrie difficulty. That game's hardest difficulty can be really fun, but it's really frustrating. It's soul sapping at times, and like some of the enemies have so much health, and you can just like die out of nowhere, and there's so many enemies that spawn in, and then it's just like fight after fight after fight. It was really fun. I was having a really good time with it. But then like towards mission 9, something in my brain just like broke and I couldn't play it anymore. I never finished it. So I think the moral of the story is don't play Valkyrie Profile Elysium on the hardest difficulty. I think it's kind of like a fun little action game if it's not like trying to murder you constantly. Maybe hard is like a good compromise, because from what I heard from other people, hard isn't very difficult. It's just like a little bit more resistance than the normal mode. I acquired Armored Core via totally legal means to try it out because the game looks like it's going to be making me super dizzy, but I ended up never opening it. Another game along list of games I wanted to play. It does look really fun. It really looks fun. I need to try playing the Armored Core games. Yes, me too. Me too. Sitting in a beanbag in a blanket sounds very cozy. It's one of the fun things about like enjoying console gaming, and I guess like I enjoy the different like aesthetic appeal of, I don't know how to describe it. Like playing on a console is a different feeling to me than playing on a PC, because I've like played on a PC since I was like 2 years old. Literally one of my first memories is of my half sisters playing Rebel Assault in the sunroom on like a Windows 3.1 computer. That's one of my first memories. I'm a PC girly. I used to like rummage through the C drive of my Windows 95 computer and like find all of these like shareware games. Like Cosmos Adventure and Chill of the Jungle and Duke Nukem and all of those. So I think consoles have always like had this like kind of allure to me, because I've been going from like PC to console, and there's like a very different vibe to them. And I enjoy the difference in vibe. The key difference I found was this thing is hard because we want it to be hard, versus this thing is hard because there is a giant toolkit we want you to think about, and just hitting R1 is very hard. I think that's a good distinction. I think that's a pretty good distinction. Like, I don't think Lies of P is more mechanically challenging than Sekiro, but lands on the other side of that line. I must admit, I didn't really find Lies of P overly difficult. But I've heard that people did find it more difficult, and I think that's really interesting, actually. Like, ignoring like whether it's like a good game or a bad game, I think people having like drastic Melancholy, thank you so much for the 10 months. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, what I was saying was I think if like one person finds something kind of easy, another person finds it really hard, but you both are like playing games that are like relatively difficult, it's kind of interesting to me, like what leads to that difference. Because like I hate I Want to Be the Guy. I hate I Want to Be the Guy. I don't know if anyone's played that game. That game made me feel like it made my chest hurt from how stressful it was to play. I did not enjoy playing I Want to Be the Guy, but I know other people that like beat I Want to Be the Guy. And like I've been in a lot of difficult games. At certain points I found Celeste to give me like that same like sense of feeling of like almost helplessness and like this like overwhelming anxiety in my chest. But I think a lot of other people have found like Celeste to be like, wait, like a lot of people like, oh yeah, Celeste is hard, but it's only really hard until when you get to like the B-sides. Whereas I found like the main game to be like not just like it was difficult, but it was like specifically stressing me out in a way that like gave me physically painful anxiety symptoms. Maybe this is just part of being like really neurodivergent as well. But like I think that's interesting, and like trying to think. I think for Celeste, what did it for me, and the reason why it made me so anxious was there's a lot of times where you have to dash, and you have to press either the button, the left button diagonally, or you have to press it like diagonally up or diagonally down. And there were a lot of times when I would think that I was pressing it like diagonally left, but I was actually like crouching or pressing it diagonally down. So then I dash in the wrong direction, and then I die. And because like a lot of the deaths are like if you touch the spicy stuff, then it's just instant death. Then yeah, I think that's why Celeste stressed me out. I found Celeste a lot more approachable the second time through, and there's definitely been a few games that have like given me that like physical anxiety feeling, which is not fun. I don't think there's like anything wrong with Celeste in that particular case. Oh, another game that did that for me. There's a game called The Ender's Nye, which is by the same guy that created Super Meat Boy. I really liked Super Meat Boy, except for like some, again, platforming sequences that gave me like that physical sense of anxiety. But with The Ender's Nye, it made me so tense that I was in like physical pain and I had to stop playing it. And I'm sure I could have beaten it if I kept on sticking with it. But like, it made me so anxious. I really want to go back and try again. Because I don't like being beaten by a video game. But it is interesting like how some things like trigger an anxious reaction in me, whereas in other games I can be sitting in front of Elden Ring for like 8 hours trying to beat a boss. I'm like, this is so much fun. I'm having a great time. This is not hard at all. You know? I'm trying to hold my breath for you. Thank you. Please breathe for me. Dark Souls basically came down to pattern recognition. Yeah. I think Dark Souls for me was like walking slowly through the environment and like looking out for things. Like, providing you don't rush through things, then it's not too difficult. And I am extremely patient most of the time. Sometimes I'm not patient, but most of the time I'm extremely patient. So, you know. It depends on your skill set and zero accessibility options. I could only beat the Celeste video game because it had accessibility options, and I could enjoy it because of it. I don't think I could play Dark Souls 3 right now because my hands would give up halfway through a fight. That's very reasonable. And it has always been like one of those things that FromSoft game could probably do with some like accessibility options. I think playing Nier Drakengard just made me hate all other Fraction Fairy Tail setups. I love Drakengard 3, but the final boss kicked my butt and made me cry. The final boss was so traumatic. The final boss of Drakengard 3 is so traumatic after going through 4 very like slow paths. Yeah. I love original Nier so much. Like, Liza P is just Yoko Taro's first draft that didn't get run past the editor and just shipped. It's completely raw and uncooked. It's okay, my Liza P takes are pretty bad. It'll take me a decade to recover from their marketing campaign. I'm sorry you didn't like it. I think people liking different things always adds like a lot of vibrancy to like life, and like if I love Shadows of Mordor, if I was like, oh my gosh, I love Shadows of Mordor. Shadows of Mordor is like one of the best games. So innovative. Such wonderful combat. I loved that the final boss fight was only pressing the left on the analog stick and triangle. So innovative. Boss fights can be just cinematic, and my life would be drastically different if that was my opinion. Whereas I think that people that do like that game, obviously extremely, I mean, I don't have to say that it's like extremely valid because that's kind of like a statement of the obvious, but like I think it's good that people like Shadows of Mordor, even though I thought it was incredibly soul-sappingly boring and soulless and easy and disappointing and a bastardization of Lord of the Rings. But if someone else found a lot of enjoyment out of it, because I heard a lot of people being like, oh, I had these like amazing stories where like I'd be killed by this orc, and then I'd finally kill them, but then they would come back and we would have like this rivalry, and then I started to get to the point where I could like dominate them and take their levels away, but they would keep on coming back, and then eventually like I made them my peon. And the fact that like people had those stories and got like those wonderful experiences out of it, that's so cool. That's so cool. They also added, oh my gosh, I'm so far away from the ending. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. By the way, if anyone is new here, I'm catching up on chat. I swear, I'm catching up on chat. It's just taking me a moment because I want to respond to everyone. It's only taking me an hour and 37 minutes to know. I've been standing under this tree for so long. Oh gosh. They also added 2 more unique playstyles in G-Ring for each weapon, so even more decision paralysis. Oh, fun. I wish there was like, I think I just need to discipline myself and be like, okay, Lexi, you're a great sword girly. That's your main. Just stick with great sword. Even though dual blades kind of go brrr. Just stick with great sword and maybe sword and shield because the Shoryuken KO move is like really fun. I'm doing good. Just say hi to everyone before bed. I've been with friends, so I didn't get to watch Pingu. No, I hope you have a wonderful sleep, June, when you go to sleep. Never consume corporate mugging. I always look forward to games, and like I will watch every single state of play and like every single Nintendo Direct, but at the same time, I don't know quite how to explain this, because like if you asked me if I was excited for the new Astrobot game, then I'll be like, yeah, I love Astrobot. Or even if I didn't love Astrobot, I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's a cute platformer. But at the same time, I have zero expectations. I have zero hype. I have no capacity to hype. The only thing that would make me feel hyped for a video game is if they made Sekiro 2 or Bloodborne 2. That is, or Ape, no wait, no. I was going to say like Ape Escape or Little King's Story. It would make me feel excited, but then I'd be like, well, I kind of already have like my favorite Ape Escape game, and there's probably never going to be one that's good to top it. And they already made it like a semi-sequel remake to Little King's Story, and it was the worst thing I ever played in my entire life, and I hated it. So yeah, the last time I ever got excited for a video game, the last time I ever got like hyped for a video game, was New Little King's Story in Vita, and after that point, my capacity to feel excited for a video game completely stopped. That game crushed my soul. That game crushed my soul into 1,000 pieces. Imagine being the girl that got her hopes and dreams crushed by New Little King's Story. I got all achievements in Marathon, but I feel the pull. I want to replay it again. I'm glad you enjoyed it so much, June. That's awesome. I'm really happy you enjoyed the new Marathon, the old Marathon game. I hope the new Marathon game is good, but I'm pretty sure it's like an extraction shooter, and I could not be any more honkshoe about that. But yeah, the last time I ever got excited for a video game was New Little King's Story in Vita, and after that point, my capacity to feel excited for a video game completely stopped. See, Nine Souls bought me and I've been itching to buy this. How do you like... Well, I've only played the first little bit and then I got distracted talking to chat. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Ree, hi. Welcome. I hope if you're still here, then I think you're really cool. For sticking around while I'm just talking to chat. Help. I will never get to the end. Ahmed Cole Last Raven deserves its infamy. I want to play it now. Oh no. It's like when people were like, Lexi, don't play Castlevania Dracula X on Super Nintendo. That game is stinky poo-poo. The pull is so strong. Even now I'm like, but what if I did play it? but what if I did play it? VK, thank you. Thank you so much for the follow. And also to anyone that I haven't said hello to, I'll redeem this for myself. Hello. 2D Sekiro seems super appealing. It's really... I've played a little bit of this on my own and it's really good. It's really good. It's very fluid. It's beautiful. The story is interesting. Yeah, it's good. It's good. We stunned Locto with chatting. I'll never escape. Valkyria Chronicles is the anime XCOM. Yeah, I get Valkyrie Profile and Valkyria Chronicles. The wires crossed in my brain. Even though I don't like get the games confused. Stay hydrated. Oh my gosh, Sky, thank you for the hydration. I need it so badly. Watch to check. 1 hour chatting later. Oh hey, we haven't moved from the screen yet. Yes we have. We absolutely have. There you go. We made some progress. She's almost caught up. I'm almost at the end. Also, what's FWFI to... For what it's worth. Oh, I keep saying that. Seems to trigger motion sickness way less than most, especially if you're playing with mouse and keyboard, which is the first time that was ever an option in Armored Core. I see. That's good at least. I don't get motion sickness. I wish I understood more about like what caused it, because I have a lot of friends that like get really severe motion sickness from games, and the games I often want to play with them cause motion sickness, and I don't want them to feel sick while playing a game. But I want them to play the game, but then they can't because the game gives them motion sickness, or they play it anyway, but then they feel sick after like a little bit. I know that whenever I get like motion sick, I don't think I've ever gotten motion sick, but if I ever get a headache or tummy pain while playing a game, then even though it doesn't make any sense, the tummy pain, bad feelings flow into whatever game I'm playing. The end. When I finished like the original Phoenix Wright trilogy on DS, the very final trial, I had a horrible headache while playing it, but I was so close to the end, and I was like, I need to see the ending. But my headache just kept on getting worse and worse and worse. And then now whenever I think of the final Phoenix Wright game, I'm like, I had a really bad headache while playing that. I did not enjoy it at all. Which is kind of a shame. That's kind of a shame. I need to replay it one day so I don't have a headache experience. Duke Nukem, I love Duke Nukem 1 and 2. They're great games. Love Lies of P, but I thought it was much easier than Sekiro, which is my favorite from Software. I think Sekiro is... I'm not sure if I like Sekiro or Bloodborne more. I like both of them. I feel like I've got such a thing for Lovecraftian horror that like Bloodborne just tickles. Bloodborne just like tickles something very particular in my brain that makes me happy. But I also love the way that like Sekiro blends like it's like magical historicism or something. It's like magical history or magical realism. Like it's the real world, but there's just enough supernatural stuff creeping in. It's not enough to make it a fantasy game, but it's enough to like So it really messed with you, and I did not expect it. Well, I kind of expected it. Actually, I was very hopeful that there would be some like really dark elements to Sekiro. So I was very happy. Why am I blinking so much? I think I just have like a blinking tick. I kind of noticed this when I was like watching myself the other day. Like I blink a lot when I close my eyes a lot when I talk excitedly. Lies of P has the same public perception problem as Sekiro, where you do actually have to learn an entirely new video game, but people have connections about how they want to play the game without first learning how the game wants to be played. I always like to, when I'm starting a new game, like stand in one spot and just like hit the deflect button until I start to learn the timings. I want to be the guy. I've seen it and it seems impossible. It's kind of stupid, if I'm honest. I think it's just made me physically anxious. I don't think I could stream it for that reason. Like, it would be fun to stream, but yeah, I think it would end up making me feel like physical pain, and I don't want to feel physical pain. If I wanted to feel physical pain, I could just exist normally. Lies of P is my favourite Souls-like outside of Somfrost games. Me too. I don't know. Actually, might be my favourite Souls-like because I kind of haven't enjoyed any of the other Souls-likes that I've played that haven't been from FromSoft. I hated Lord of the Fallen. What other ones did I play? Yeah, I haven't played enough like outside FromSoft games, but I really enjoyed Lies of P. I keep wanting to analyze Lies of P from a design and readability perspective, but the writing keeps locking me out of it. Lexi stream, 20% gaming, 80% chat bullying with floods of messages. I'm faced 56 new messages. No way, no way. When I say Celeste, I'm talking about the main game. I could barely make it. Now my hands are so much worse than when I managed to beat the base game to even try the B-side. I do really want to play the B-sides. I really want to play the B-sides. I was trying to play Celeste the other day with an arcade stick, but I don't think that Celeste works with arcade stick. Like, the arcade stick itself, yes, but the way that the the buttons are like laid out, yeah, no. I'd rather play it with like something else. I'd rather play it with like WSD than arcade stick. I'm very mad about the amateur misuse of particles. I'm pretty sure I never saw any more egregious examples of either. I see. So that's definitely stressing me out. It gave me a lot of pain. At least the first time. The second time through it was a lot better. Particle effects can enhance visuals, but a tiny misstep and you're strictly making the visuals less readable for no gain. Yeah, there's definitely like a lot of things with like modern games that make things more impressive technically, but like, do they make it look better? Or do they make it play better? That's a good question. That's a good question. I'm almost at the end. No, I'm not at the end. Oh my gosh, how many messages do I have to play? Do I have to read? Hang on. I'm a masochist for Final Fantasy 15. I actually, the first time I played Final Fantasy 15, I did not enjoy it. I had a really bad experience. Well, not a really bad experience, but it was kind of dull. I thought it was kind of dull, and the story was really difficult to pass, and I thought the open world was boring. I thought the side quests were really boring, but then when I skipped the side quests and just did the main story, then I didn't think that was like overly impressive. But I came back to Final Fantasy 15, I think it was in 2020, and I loved it. I loved every moment of it. I never flip-flopped on a video game as hard as I have on Final Fantasy 15. And I'm really happy that I liked that game a lot. Because I don't think it didn't, none of the flaws with the game like changed for me. But I was better able to appreciate what it did well. And I was better able to overlook a lot of the things that bothered me the first time. And being in like a different headspace as well. Like some of the side quests that I found so boring. Like the stupid fish one, the stupid frog one, the frog one. I actually kind of ended up enjoying it. I just like enjoyed existing in the world and just like running around and talking to people and it was nice. It was a nice time. I understand the feeling of dying constantly, but still having fun. It is a fun time. I like dying in video games when it's enjoyable. Your devotion to responding in length to your message is commendable. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad you think so. I can feel like my voice is starting to go. I can feel my voice is starting to go a little bit. If there is one objectively best thing, life would be really boring. That's true. That's true. That's why like a lot of my favorite video games are like Gregory Horror Show on PlayStation 2. I love that game. I don't know what you'd... If I put a number score to it... I always find it weird putting like a number score to things. Stay hydrated, thank you. Chug the water. I always think number scores are weird. I think if I gave Gregory Horror Show a number rating, it would be like a 7 or an 8 or a 7.5. That feels fair. But that does not cover my love for that game. I love Gregory Horror Show, and like a lot of my favorite games are like really weird. I love Killer is Dead. I know that game is kind of like maligned by pseudo fans, but I loved it. I had a wonderful time. I'm scared to replay it because I had such a great time playing Killer is Dead that like I don't want to ruin that initial playthrough by replaying and being like, oh, I actually don't like this. You know? I love weird video games. I love weird video games. I love weird niche stuff. This is why we love Lexi. This is why I love you. Something tells me you'd like Ghost of Tsushima. I've played a bit of Ghost of Tsushima before and I did quite enjoy it. It was very pretty. It was very pretty. I need to finish it one day. This is my favorite part of Lexi's streams. We've been going for so long. I love it when you take your time to read chat. I'm so glad you like it. Oh, Siku, hi. Now it's been the moment you've all been waiting for. 1, 2, 3, Siku Bean. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so slow. I'm so slow. I went and had a shower. Did Lexi catch up? Okay, no. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Are you excited for the new Yu-Gi-Oh! VR? I did not know that there was a new Yu-Gi-Oh! VR game, but that does sound quite fun. I mean, I think I love card games. When I actually like tried to play Yu-Gi-Oh! As a card game, I never enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed watching the TV series. But if there was like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game, a VR game, where you could like have a pretend dual disc and you could physically pick up the cards and like toss them out and then there was like summon monsters, that would be so fun. That would be so fun. Let me enjoy my Yu-Gi-Oh! Roleplay. I'd have a great time. I'd have a great time. Slain by the new little king. It was so disappointing to me. I do kind of want to go back and replay the new little king story. Well, I never even finished it. I got angry and then stopped. But then again, I'm like, well, I could try and enjoy the new little king story, but I'd rather just like play something else. I'd rather play something else than play something that like crushes my spirit, because Little King Story is like my favorite game of all time. Where am I up to? Is she ever able to complete games like this? Absolutely. I've beaten lots of games on stream at this point. Sometimes it just gets unlocked by just chatting, you know, as it is, as it happens. It's helpful that she's good at games. I hope so. I try hard. I want to be cool and impressive. Almost caught up. If she catches up before I go to sleep, I'll give her a follow. Oh no! I'm doomed! I'm doomed!
You're good.
Oh, good night, Tam. I hope you sleep well. Hi, Bagel. I'm almost at the end, I think. Usually I just tell people to play on a wider field of view, like 89 degrees, and hope for the best. Yeah, I think that's usually the best thing. It's very unfortunate that like most games seem to have like a very narrow field of view to start off with, so it defaults people to feeling motion sick. The only time we've had it was VR sickness in Half-Life 2 of all things. We didn't get it in any VR games, even FPSs. I have no idea why. I got actually a really bad headache while playing VR chat. I don't know why, because I've played other VR games and no problems. I used to not get motion sick, but it was so weird. I was dragged into playing Borderlands 3 with some friends, but I really didn't want to play it. I was playing it for them. I got super motion sick during, like my eyes got trying to hurt and I had a massive headache, was a little dizzy and nauseous. It was crazy. That's crazy. I would assume that Borderlands 3 would have like a really narrow field of view. How close to the end am I? Oh my gosh. I'm almost caught up. Hang on, I might need to skip through the last little messages a little bit. VK, hi! A huge Sekiro fan. I've done like 20 playthroughs, most on Chalmers Building. Oh, that's so cool! I've only ever played it the one time, but that one time is like one of my favorite video game experiences ever. It's like one of those games that was so perfect that I almost like don't want to replay it because I don't want to. My memory of playing Sekiro is so vivid that I can still kind of like navigate most of the game going through my memories. And I haven't played it since it came out. The Surges are nice. Thymesia was competent. A legitimately indie project. Oh yeah. Yeah, I wanted to play Thymesia because I saw there was a boss fight with a man with a walking stick, and I love a threaded cane. I like walking stick boss fight. I would like to play. No bully streamer. It's okay, I'm not being bullied. I'm just taking my time. I'm almost at the end, I swear. I swear. Did you play Final Fantasy 15's DLC? I played all of the DLCs except for the Arden one. I didn't play Arden. But I really enjoyed the other DLCs. I played like all of the. Oh my gosh, I'm like losing my voice. I'm losing my voice. And I played like all of the other downloadable free content that came with it as well. That was really fun. Ghost of Tsushima was basically a good and correct implementation of Assassin's Creed Mordor. That's quite funny. I thought that like Assassin's Creed Odyssey had some potential to be interesting. I quite liked what I played of it, but it's so big and intimidating that like I haven't. I need to like if I want to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I'm like almost infamous for not liking any of the Assassin's Creed games despite being like a huge history nerd. I feel like I might like Odyssey, but I need to figure out like a way to not get overwhelmed and burnt out with the content. Oh boy, we're playing. Let's see if Lexi catch up to chat. I love this game. I love it too. Hi Vega. I got the Shuri Gauntlet and I am pretty intimidated. What's this? What's this? Meow, 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 meow. Oh, it's from Black Panther, I see. Best viewers on. Wait, you cheated. I skipped a couple of messages. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. About the end though, I think I need to. I'm going to go grab some water and then let's keep playing the video game. let's keep playing the video game. I can't believe I literally spent 2 hours just talking. It wasn't even like a dedicated just chatting segment. I was just like, blah, 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 blah. Let's go. They added a boss rush in Sekiro in later updates. That's pretty cool. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Okay, I'm going to go get some water. I'll be right back. Yay, 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 yippee, yay!
You're good.
You're good! I did it! I made it to the end! There are 3 different rushes connecting to 3 different ends. Oh, interesting. I thread a Kengo with good kicks and throws playing cards at you. Anyway, Thymesia is $15. Absolutely worth it. I want to play it one day. I think I'd really enjoy it. In the old days, when our ancestors lived in the harsh wilderness, they had to endure the bitter cold and the onslaught of savage predators. Unable to bear watching us, humans suffered, the 10 merciful souls descended from the heavens. At first, some were ignorant and raised their swords towards the souls. Those fools were met with divine wrath and their bones were ground to dust. Those who were pious and reverent followed the souls to a land outside the 99 heavens, a paradise where everyone could prosper. The all-knowing and powerful souls bestowed their wisdom upon us, teaching us the truth of all things. When the peaches ripen for harvest, the souls will select several us for a great privilege. Those fortunate enough to be chosen will live the rest of their lives among the divine souls. Yeah, let's go. Sounds like a great time. What the hell are you looking at? Oops, I need to move her over. What the hell are you looking at? Beat it. I don't want any part in this dumb festival. You don't look much wise yourself. What? And just who do you think you are, you pint-sized punk? Bah, curse this damn ceremony. One day I'll show everyone what's really... Hi, never mind, you wouldn't get it. Character bios? No way. Let's see. A young boy from Peach Blossom Village. He began living with Yi after his parents left. Xuan is easygoing and curious about anything new. His hobby is writing martial arts stories. Oh, that's so cute! Shenong, a brawny man from Peach Blossom Village. He is a conspiracy theorist who harbors numerous doubts and grievances toward the world he inhabits. Well, I gotta sleep. I'll check your streaming again in the future. Grats and rating chat. Thank you so much for coming, Rai. It was lovely getting to meet you. I'm sorry I didn't get to play much of the video game. I'll be playing it more next time though as well, so hopefully you can... I'll see you next time. Shannon absolutely knows the truth about the birds. He knows that the birds are spies for the bourgeoisie. You're back. Did you see anything interesting? I cleaned up that crimson hibiscus that you got me earlier. I'm going to sew them to my clothes later. It's not a rule, but those who are chosen usually wear a flower. It makes you look a lot cooler when standing up there. Is there something to be happy about? Of course, I'll be seeing my mum and dad soon. I wonder if they'll notice that I've grown taller. Let's head inside, I'm hungry. This suddenly reminds me of Dust and Elysium Tale. I actually want to play that. I have the physical edition on Switch because there was a really cheap copy of it on eBay once. I always thought the furry characters' designs are a little bit ugly because they use that like very... I'm not sure how to describe it. 2008 era deviant art. Deviant. Furry deviant art, you know? I'll be leaving in a few days. Will you make sure to eat properly when you're on your own? Remember, the rice is stored in the bin, and the fruit on the table should be eaten before it dries out. Stop worrying. Well, don't forget, okay? I probably won't be able to send letters back to you once I'm living with the souls, you know. It's sad to think I won't have anyone to bicker with anymore. Aren't you scared? I'm going somewhere I've never been before. Of course I'm a bit scared. If you're scared, then don't go. I have to. Being chosen by the souls is a blessing. Such a blessing! Besides, I've always had this feeling that one day I'd have to part ways with you, Yi. Nothing is predetermined. You make your own destiny. Don't get caught up in superstition. You might be right, but parting isn't necessarily a bad thing. I ran to the Forbidden Cave the first time when Mum and Dad left. That's where I met you. Who would have thought that playing a flute would make someone pop out of that stone? If you say so. Look, I'm feeling anxious, so I'm going to take a shower. I love you. Good luck with your shower, Sky. I hope you feel less anxious soon. Lexi, when she hears the name of the game. But since I'm leaving soon, can you grant me one request before the ceremony? What is it? That story you were telling me about the man fighting the flood. Tell me how it ends. Did he make it home? He didn't die, did he? I love the animation for I don't know what his name is. I don't know what his name is. For Yi? For Yi? I love the animation with the cup where he's just like bouncing it in his hand. I think that's really cute. The animation's really cute. Where did we leave off? He journeyed over the mountains and rivers. Oh, that's so nice. That's so cute. I love them both. I've only known him for 2 hours and 9 minutes because I spent most of that time chatting. But if anything happens to him, I would kill everyone and then myself. Lord Yi, greetings from your humble servant. I was afraid you'd lose track of time, so I called to remind you. If you skip out on tonight, you will have to wait another 2 years for the next harvest. I know. House security at the Apeman facility. Okay. The system indicates they are currently on low alert status. There are only a handful of guards on patrol. Please excuse my concern, but if the alarms are triggered, the situation may become untenable. By the way, do you have the Mystic Nymph on you? I have it with me, but it won't fly. Only parts of it are in working order. It's been too long since I recharged it. That's a pity. If I had enough power, you could make use of the Mystic Nymph's scout mode for reconnaissance. Your body just made a full recovery after all, so it might be best to not to throw caution to the wind. It wouldn't be too hard to just leave a trail of bloodshed. Certainly, your humble servant has never doubted your martial prowess, Lord Yi. Proceed as you wish, and may fortune ever favor you. Interesting. Yi parry slaps. The parries are so satisfying. Oh, looks like Ugly wants to talk to us. Hey, freak! Finally showing your true colors, eh? I could see everything you were doing. I was just talking to myself. You think you can fool me with that stupid hat? Do you take me for one of those morons over there? When a man talks to himself, is he not talking to those who are watching? Watching? Don't think I haven't noticed. I've seen those bizarre statues glow in the middle of the night. Whenever I cover them up with cloth, a mysterious wind blows them away. I knew the truth from the very beginning. Those statues are possessed by demons. Demons don't exist. They're merely the delusions of fools. He's so harsh. Demons are afoot, and that's that. They're the kind that eats at people too. This place isn't paradise. There are no gods, and I sure as hell do not know who came up with all that mumbo jumbo anyway. Admit it, you probably know a thing or two about all this. Fine, keep your secrets. I'll prove I'm right in front of everyone's faces one day. Interesting. Wow, are you proud of me, chat? I'm finally playing the video game. Wow, firecrackers. Shenong sure has an active imagination. All that loneliness made him go a bit kooky. Whoa, I love this. This festival is so cool. Those who are chosen can go live with the gods. The peach trees have blossomed beautifully this year. Thank the gods for blessing our peach blossom village. This is so cool. A video game with my Lexi streams? What is the world coming to? I know. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm sorry to disappoint you. We're actually playing the video game. The shaman of Peach Blossom Village hereby receives your decree. In accordance with the soul's orders, we humbly pay respects to the flying throne. I want to be chosen. I want to be chosen for the Peach Blossom Festival. It looks fun. Would you like to go and live with the gods, chat? Whoa, they're blasting off again. Oh. This scene is so ominous. This scene is so well done. This scene is so well done. This is like one of the scariest things I've ever seen in a video game. Thank you for taking care of me these 2 years, Yi. Time for me to go. Whoa. No way. Oh gods, spare us from your wrath. What's happening, Yi? I must go. Take good care of yourself. What are you saying? Then who are you? Wait, I don't understand. What was that? Why are you... Oh my gosh, this is so cool. This is so cool. How will I fall asleep now that the sweet sounds of Lexi slowly losing her voice? I know, I'm so sorry. Hackermans. Oh, hacking. The music here is really good. You can kind of tell that Red Candle Games made a couple of horror games before this, right? It's so satisfying. This game's combat's really good. Gotta smoke a pipe. Status. Oh, I see. Got it. He's medicinal cyber vape. It's not a vape pipe, it's an inhaler. Yeah, it's he needs it for his asthma. Also, I don't know if you can see, but look at the background. Look what's going in the background. Whoa, that's a torso. Bloody crimson hibiscus, soaked in with a villager's blood. 8 men are harvested at regular intervals in the livestock area, where their bodies are then dismembered and sorted. Flowers and clothes are usually mixed with the rest of the useless parts and disposed of. How interesting. Wow, snacks for later, yeah. Oops, do we go down here? No. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Look at the bodies. Oh, it's so disturbing. It's so disturbing. And that's children as well. Combat is so fun. Oh, it's so gross and disturbing. It's so gross and disturbing. Yeah, die, idiot. Whoa, look at all the arms. And you would need a hand. I've been trying to remember what game this really reminds me of, and it just hit me. This is much closer to Sundered than Hollow Knight. Oh, the Lovecraftian one. But it is 100% hand roll and static without Sundered's weird procedurally generated stitching. The Lovecraftian Purple Woman game. Yeah. I actually have that game physically on PS4, I think. Back when I was collecting. Oh, thanks for dead. Thanks for dying. Like the grapple is just directly from there, but blue instead of purple, I see. I played a bit of Sundered, but I didn't get very far. I think because I wanted to come back to it when I was like in the right state of mind. But also because ow, that's really rude. Ow, stop that. It's really funny exploding them. Hack! Oh, I can follow basic instructions, I swear! This is so cool. This game is really cool. Anything here? I knew it! I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. I think anything procedurally generated kind of like makes me grumpy. Not grumpy, but you know. Wait, was this not the way to go? 8-man surveillance footage. Guide to raising 8-men. 8-men are capable of abstract thinking even prior to undergoing transmutation. Individuals that reject group living often exhibit violent behavior. Caution is advised when dealing with. The 8-men originate from the pale blue planet, which was first discovered in a deep space observation report from the Haitian sphere. They one of the extremely few highly intelligent life forms in the celestial sphere. Well, nothing quite like eating the other sentient life forms, you know? And that's a skill tree. It really borrows the best from everything. Sundered starts off slow, but takes off like 5 hours in, so it's hard to tell. I see! Well, it's good to know that it actually, like, takes off after a little bit. Warning, unusual activity detected in the livestock area. Oh no. There's our little buddy. Oh. We're in trouble, my lord. Your destruction of the harvester earlier triggered a system-wide alert. To make matters worse, the Nine Souls can now be awakened even earlier. Doesn't matter. My actions were bound to draw attention sooner or later. I have prepared for the worst. Supposing that is true, why then did you intervene so early? That wasn't part of the plan. Was it for that 8-man child? Don't question my judgment, just do your job. Of course, please forgive my apprehension. It's just that all of our calculations have been thrown into disarray. In any case, please reach the predetermined safe zone as swiftly as possible. Exercise caution above all else. The placing the talisman then detonating it looks so satisfying. It's really satisfying. It's really good. It's fun. This game is fun so far. The parries are like look at this parry. Wait, I realize you probably can't see it there. Look at this parry. Look at the dash. Sundered procedural generation is actually great. The problem is it's a Metroidvania, which is incompatible with procedural generation. Yeah, I can see that. That's kind of the, like, you kind of want those like intimately detailed areas in like a Metroidvania, rather than the stuff that's like just all meshed together. Abby, hi, welcome, welcome. How are you? I love you. This game looks really cool. It's really cool. It's really fun so far. It's like Hollow Knight Sekiro. That reminds me of Sundered is how you can smash up the background crates for cash. Yeah. It's one of my favorite things in video games. I love destroying boxes. I love destroying boxes. I love like having little background elements that you can smash. No, I'm so bad. Whee. That was fun. Let's go. Video games. Video games. I hope this game becomes really popular. I hope this game becomes really popular because it has like so much potential. I completely missed that deflect. That was so bad. I'm good. I've been playing Minecraft in a friend's server lately and they use like a— ah! It's fine. I am— ow! No! It's fine. Good thing I didn't use my pipe earlier. Hi, how's this game? Dale, it's really good. I recommend it. Oh. Okay. Don't try to fight the fleshy thermal detonators. From a distance, DMC looks like Hollow Knight at home. It kind of does. I can see that. The way that you can like dash through, the way that you can parry an enemy and then like carry the talisman forward with you is really fun. I think that's really cool. I just think it's neat. Is there anything? No, that's electrified. It's electrified. Give me my money. I wish this is the smash now. It's worth. Wait, why can we? Oh, I see. Whoops. I know a few people playing this game. I did link it to others when I found out about. I was thinking about this the other day. It took a while for Hollow Knight kind of to— whoops. It took a while for Hollow Knight to kind of like catch on. Like it came out and people were like, this game is awesome. And then it just took a while for everyone else to like catch on and was like, oh, actually, this game is pretty cool. Love me a good cyber Taoism. Yes! Widely used in processors, guards, and various machines, the amount of gin used directly affects the performance. Yields a small amount of gin when recycled at synthesis souls. Ayaya! Soren, hi! Welcome! Welcome! Ayaya! Should probably heal first. Do we have any skills? No. Oh. See how things are. Fine. It's fine. I didn't want any skills anyway. It's not like I wanted any skills anyway. Hello? Decode, welcome! Welcome, Raiders! Hi, I'm Lexi! I'm a tiny fairy. I live in Irene Lake. I play retro games and horror games. How was your stream? What were you streaming? It's Betty! Oh my gosh, Betty! I didn't recognize. It's lovely to see you. How are you? I remember you saying you changed your name. But I'm like infamously bad with names. I hope you had a nice stream. I was streaming Genshin, shame on me. I hope you had fun with it. The B stands for Betty. Yeah. I do remember first hearing about Hollow Knight in a vid that was like, don't skip this overlooked gem. Now it's anything but. It's like oh yes, play the hidden gem. Okami. Have you heard of hidden gem? Psychonauts? I mean, the kind of hidden gems because they just didn't sell. Ow. Oh. I had fun. How's the stream going? It's really fun. I accidentally spent through 2 hours sitting in one spot talking to chat because I was taking my time trying to catch up. But we eventually caught up and now we're playing the video game. It's really fun and cute. And also extremely disturbing. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is boss fight. Boss fight time. Okay, it's a boss fight. What's this? What's that? Ow. Ow, okay. I'm... Okay, okay, understood. It's fine. It's fine. If I was to describe this game, I would say it's like Ninth Souls is to Sekiro what Hollow Knight is to Dark Souls, if that makes sense. Maybe you shouldn't go there. I think maybe that was a bad idea. Witcher 3 is my favorite hidden gem. Megu, hi, welcome. Symphony Night was a hidden gem at the time. This is true. Alexi ran out of things to talk about, so now she's playing again to fill the awkward silence. Yeah, I eventually ran out of messages and now I have to play a video game again. Life is so difficult. Oh. You think I'd learn? You think I'd learn? You think I'd learn? It's really important to me that I do things in like 30. I need to like push things as far as I can. Don't bully me. No bully. Oh wait, I can use my skill point. Yeah, let's go. Inflicts increased damage when striking an enemy from behind. That does sound good. Deflects bullets. Okay. Increases the maximum chi charges. Oh, that sounds useful. Oh, this satisfies my ADHD. What do I choose? Do I choose Zumi go fast or no, I want bigger explosions. I'm sorry, I need bigger explosions. I'll go Zumi go fast next ability. Okay. This time we will beat the boss. Oh. Oh. Yay! That was fun. Don't gotta go fast. I know. I'm so disappointed in myself. Attaching a talisman will temporarily immobilize that enemy. Time immobilize will vary depending on the enemy. Oh. That does sound fun. Up we go! That boss fight was really fun. That boss fight was really fun. If the rest of the boss fights in the game are like that, the combat looks so satisfying. It's so satisfying. Look at the tree! The tree has eyeballs! I love eyeball tree! I love eyeball tree! Aww. Oh my gosh, these backgrounds are like triggering every neuron in my brain. Council digital signage. Your first step into the Eternal. As Tian Hao, sorry for mispronouncing the names. I will learn how to pronounce them later. The formerly secretive organization known as the Council emerged into the open. They recruited technical personnel for the Eternal Cauldron project with motivational slogans and invited the general public to ascend with New Gunlan, a new path to survival. This brought a glimmer of hope to Penglei, which had already plunged into doomsday panic. They weren't lying when they name dropped Sekiro. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to take inspiration, it's pretty good inspiration to take. Gosh, this game is like... My lord, I sense that you've made it safely to the council district. My worries were indeed unwarranted. Fusang seems to be flourishing more than any ever. It's quite spectacular, isn't it? The caretaker of all Solarians have never stopped growing since your departure. Oh. What impact will this have?
Okay.
Rest assured, all impacts rest within an acceptable range of possibilities. That being said, this only further demonstrates the perfection of the mechanism you designed. The roots are very accustomed to their current environment. Not that it matters anymore, so long as it doesn't get in the way. I need to reach the council code at the root pinnacle so that we can rebuild order and punish those criminals. Forgive my impudence, but access to the council code requires the possession of all soul seals. You'll need to snatch them from the other 9 souls, who certainly will not give them up without a fight. If they've got a problem with that, then I'll just shut them up for good. Such a cool. As you are probably aware, my calculations predict that that will be a treacherous road to go down. But regardless, time is of the essence. Please make your way to our predetermined safe zone. This game's like aestheticas. It's just like, it's so perfect. It's so perfect. I love the use of 3D in the background as well. Like, I think I'd usually prefer 2D art if like I have the choice. But I think that the way that like this blends, like the way that the 3D blends here, and the way that the perspective shifts, it's almost like live 2D. Unless it is live 2D, I'm not sure. It's so cool. It's so cool. It's so beautiful. Kun launch memorial, the Tian Dao legacy. Tian Dao Council undertook the legacy of the legendary Feng Xi initiated the Eternal Cauldron project put upon Kunlun Island, the place where he began his journey. New Kunlun would bid farewell to Pang Lei and lead Solarians towards a new era. Okay, I'm kind of getting it. I want to see what's over here first. Oh, maybe we're supposed to go. No, this looks like the way forward. I love games that blend movement and combat seamlessly. It's so like it's kind of difficult to describe, but like, so you can parry in the air and you can parry like that on the ground, and then during the middle of your swings you can cancel into your parry, right? And there's also like a big, you can swing while in the air, but then you can also parry. So there's a really generous like sense of movement, and then you can like cancel out of your swings with a dash, and you can parry into dash and things like that. It's really good. It's really good. It's basically the inverse of Amazing Cultivation Simulator with 3D models and really beautiful hand-drawn background. Yeah, it's really quite stunning. Oh, this was the way forward. Whoops, I wanted to go see what's on the other side. Oh, okay. No, this is like... Oh. I wonder if there'll be any like horror sequences, because I mean, the developers made horror games previously, so it just kind of seems perfect, doesn't it? Activation failed. Mystic Nymph decryption required. Oh. Oh, this game is so intriguing. Oh, we got a cute little nymph. Obtained a fully charged Mystic Nymph. Press L left trigger to activate. Press L2 to activate scout mode. The Azure Flying Mystic Nymph can perform reconnaissance and hack into remote terminals to unlock new paths. Is the ideal choice for exploring known environments. It was once limited to its projection function due to a lack of power, but has now returned to full functionality. Luna, thank you for the follow. How are you? I hope you're having a lovely day. We're playing Nine Souls. It's like Hollow Knight meets Sekiro. It's really beautiful. Wingfish. I love Wingfish. Oh, I love Wingfish. I love them. Yo, let's go. Let's go. This is so cool. Wait, how do I get out? Oh, okay. I didn't see that. I went the least obvious path. I went the least obvious path. No problem. Got recommended. I love your model. Thank you. Lena made it. Lena made it for me. She's beautiful and talented. I'm sure you'd like her model as well. It's really pretty. Temple of the Egg! Temple of the Egg. Temple of the Egg! Me, anytime I see a dark room with a circle. Cats would end up tricking humans into sacrificing themselves only to have their lifeless body used for whatever the cats want to use them for afterwards. This is true. Cats will inherit the world. And honestly, I welcome our new cat overlords. This is 3D too. That's so cool. It's so cool. Dark room with an egg, cave story. Oh, I love Cave Story. I love Cave Story. Oh no, it's Porky from Mother 3. Oh no, the trauma. It kind of is pickable peeled. Welcome back, Lord Yi. I've been waiting here for a long time. Did you lock the Mystic Nymph's secret chamber? Ah, yes. That was the only thing I could do at the time. The members of the council were deeply suspicious of you. All your belongings were destroyed after the incident. It was also supposed to be wiped out, but fortunately, I was deemed useful. My systems were throttled down, but that was all that happened to me. I didn't think they'd also go after you. This servant has suffered only a fraction of what his master must have had to endure. What's important is that you're alive. No, what's important is what I'm about to do. Time is not our side. We need to act fast. As you wish. But first, I need to make the safe zone a bit safer. Oh, this is our safe zone! This is our safe zone! Activating anti-detection firewall. Establishing pathing interface in 3, 2. Is this room going to get lit up? Oh my gosh. It's so beautiful. Done. The alarm system of the Four Seasons Pavilion has been turned off and its coordinates have been obfuscated. As long as the interference signal persists, your pursuers will not be able to find this place. From now on, you can use the pavilion's facilities as you please. If you are tired, you can rest here safely and enjoy the virtual scenery. Proper rest is also an essential part of the plan, after all. No need, I don't have that kind of spare time. Understood. Next we need to deal with the jade system in your body. It seems to be in a critical state. The repair process will involve severe pain. Please bear with it. Oh no. That does look very painful. The expression when he opened his eyes, I could have been imagining it, but it looked like more pain than usual. I could have been imagining it. It might just be his default like blank stare, but it looked like when he opened his eyes, he was like, oh. Repair complete. You remain very calm as always during the repair. You may now modify your jade system at any root node. Anything else to report?
Okay.
As I mentioned earlier, in order to gain control of New Kunlun, you must possess the seals that belong to each of the Night Souls. The souls are currently spread out, each responsible for monitoring and maintaining operations in their respective zones of New Kunlun. Can you... Oh no, I'm choking. I'm dying. I'm dying. Can you pinpoint their locations? Please forgive my incompetence. I am afraid I do not have the permission to access that data. The only thing that can be certain of is that due to your presence, the Night Souls will awaken one after the other. You must therefore reduce any risk by invading each of their zones in the shortest time possible. I know. There is little I can do for you once you leave this facility, but I will do everything I can to assist you remotely. Be careful and may fortune be in your favor. I really enjoy the writing. I really like the writing. It's very like... It's very subdued. But it's like, it's very, it does remind me a little bit of Sekiro. It does remind me a little bit of that. The Jade system has been repaired and now can be configured at any root node. The system was developed by the ancient Fengxi Guild to assist in combat. Inserting different jades unlocks extraordinary abilities for the user. It should be noted that an extensive jade system requires a great deal of computing. Oh my gosh, it's it's the badges. It's the badges from Hollow Knight. I forget what they're called. My lord, it's been several centuries since you last departed. I reckon your life form would have had to endure countless winters and span multiple generations. I've been wanting to ask you this ever since I came back. Where is your sentiment setting? Where is your sentiment setting at right now?
Okay.
My sentiment setting is currently locked at 90%. Who was it that adjusted your original settings? I have been ordered to not divulge information, but your incident seems to have affected them greatly. They came over often to chat with me after you were gone. They even activated my built-in therapist module. Honestly, good on them. Good on them for seeking out therapy. Oh, I love this so much. I love this so much. Oh, my heart. My heart. Okay. I really hope this turns into a hub area with like lots of NPCs to talk to. Oh, speaking of, oh yay, it's our friend. Xuan, yee, I finally caught up with you. Xuan. Yeah, there's no way I would miss out on this on a hero's quest. Stop fooling around. How did you get here? That is the good question. Arnon brought me here. He found a hole underneath the altar and wanted to check it out. I asked him to bring me along.
Huh?
You mean that paranoid Shenong? Yeah, on our way we ran into a bunch of monsters in heavy armor. They were all swinging their swords around and it was terrifying. It would have been so sad if like we managed to save him and then because he's like a stupid little idiot kid then it was like, oh actually I decided to pursue and oh no I was killed by monsters on the way here, whoopsie. There was this huge glowing beetle too and accidentally touched and he immediately jumped in pain. I also saw those terrible machines. You shouldn't be here. Oh, I love this expression. I love the little like I love the little chew. I love chew emotes. I think it's so cute. There's so much you can do with that mouth shape. I like how Yi has like 3 emotions that are all slightly narrowed eyes. So I wasn't imagining it. I love that too. Because like when he was like waking up from getting the Jade system configured, I was like, he looks like he's in significant pain. He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Like you can talk, you ran away without explaining anything. Oops. What did you do at the ceremony? Hang on. I really hate that like when you create a capture source, how it's always like, oh, you want to capture the cursor, don't you? You want to capture the cursor, don't you? You'd love to capture the cursor. No, I don't have to worry about that. Okay, great, wonderful. Where are we? Is this your old home? Where's Shenong? You need to go straight back to the village with him. No, I don't want to go back. You are the one who said I can make my own destiny. All I want is to stay with you. Oh, he's so cute. I'll do anything. I'll even do all the cooking and cleaning. Oh no, he's so cute. He's a little housekeeper. You can stay here for now as long as you promise not to step outside. We'll discuss this again after I'm done with my business. Are you trying to trick me again? You better not run away on your own. Don't worry, you just stay put. I've got nowhere else to return to anyway. Okay, well, be careful out there. I'll stay here and wait for you. I love little NPC hub areas filled with NPCs. I wonder if there's any way to have OBS disable that by default. It would be great because it's really frustrating. Like whenever I create a new source, I'm like, oh, actually, by the way, would you maybe consider, would you like to capture the cursor? You do, don't you? Rebecca's, hi! How are you? It's lovely to see you. I hope you're having a nice day. I want to play with my pet samurai kitty. Yeah, they're so cute. I really want to play the other games that Red Candle Games has made. What's this? Oh, this is an elevator. I see. That is a really cool elevator. That's a really cool elevator. Oh, recycle? Oh, interesting. Wait, let me have a look at. Even with imprecise parries, projectiles can be deflected back and inflict increased damage. Let's see. Increased health restored with the medicine pipe, but slowly applies healing over time rather than immediately. Healing is instantly interrupted if damage is taken. That does not sound necessarily very good. Allows talisman attacks to simultaneously hit an additional target, useful for battles against multiple enemies. That sounds pretty good, right? I feel like we should save up for the pipe upgrade though. Okay, I'm trying to go and get back into bed. Take care, Lexi and chat. Sniperella, thank you so much for coming. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Thank you. It's always lovely to see you. It's weird how OBS doesn't just acknowledge system settings, right? Like if the application hides the cursor, just also hide the cursor. It's very annoying. It's very annoying. Also, is my model lagging? I just noticed. Oh, it's a little bit laggy. That's really annoying. Oh, why is it like this? I wonder. Model seems fine. Okay, good. Just in case it is. Hopefully that fixes it up. I want to say hi now during downtime from swimming. Oh, are you swimming? What are you, is it just a beach day or are you at the pool? I hope you're having a nice time. Hello, friendly water fae friend. Popping in before sleepies to remind you to drink water, stay hydrated, keep yourself full of those healthy fluids your body needs. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Nam. I hope you're having a lovely day. It's lovely to see you. Nummy. Who up quilling they mob? Well, it seems fine. Or was it fine? I think it might have been like a little bit laggy. I think it might have been a little bit laggy, but it might not have been noticeable. But I switched the priority on task manage. Unfortunately, there's no like way to make it default to that every single time you open VTuber Studios. Maybe I just need to make it a habit that I get into. Just like do it every single time. I'm gonna go pee and then I'll be right back. Oh, pee right back. Hello, hello, hi. Hello, hello. My day was long and productive and very nice, but I'm on my way for sleepies now, so I'm just making rounds. Hi, Joey Mystery. You're so cute! You're so cute! And Nami, I hope you have the best sleep ever. Thank you for being so adorable. Thank you. Sometimes it might look like your model is struggling to update an OBS, but on the stream itself is fine. Ditto in-game frame rates too, it's a bit of a bastard. Okay, well that's good to know at least. That's good to know. Hang on. I think we'll save the 3D printing for later. Oh. No! Let me through! I think this flying nymph is like really cute. Wait. Dodge? Oh no. There's going to be like some really difficult sections with this thing later. They're going to make us do something really difficult and painful. I'm here for it. Oh, it's so pretty. One moment, my lord. I have done all that I can, but there's still one error that persists. The root node inside the Four Seasons Pavilion has been emitting inexplicable surges ever since your arrival. As long as I don't touch it, it shouldn't be a problem. True, but the problem is that there is now someone in the pavilion who might be inclined to touch it. Of course. Fine, I'll handle it. Oh, I see. Bee! You're welcome? Not what I expected. No, I just mean... Oh, anyway, thank you. I appreciate you. I forgot how exactly your cash works, but you might drop all of it on the floor if you die. True. Well, I'm not far off the next upgrade. Oh? Well. I was before. Robot assistant, get me data on this region. Lol? Loading? Is it broken? I've been drawn onto. That's suspicious. Is this thing... No, are you supposed to be here? Identify yourself, or I will disassemble you. Easy. I, Shanghai 9000, not suspicious. Shanghai 9000 won't hurt you. Help, service, help, guide. Look at their shirt! Look at their shirt! Look at their shirt! I was going to lurk until I had enough channel points to redeem hydrate, but sleep is claiming me. Enjoy your stream and have a wonderful and hydrating day. Good night, Nami. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, hi, is this Pseudo Retro? I don't know if we call it Pseudo Retro, but it's a new indie game that just came out. It's Icarus, hi, how are you? Solarian, Shanghai 9000, cooperate. Give me map data. Give you benefits. Benefits? Like what? Shanghai 9000, collect each zone. Map data chip. Shanghai 9000, analyze map, show you. I love this shirt, look at that. You win, I win, we win. You can analyze map data with chips from each zone and locate any resources. Is that correct? Correct, Shanghai 9000, one for each zone. 1 Shanghai 9000, 1 map data chip. Thank you, cooperation. You're certainly quick to thank me. You're acting way too weirdly. I've never seen a robot assistant proactively make a request of someone. But if you can really provide data on those resources, I'll consider working with you. Thank you. Thank you. Good deeds, good reward. Oh, I love the NPCs. This game has cute characters. Ye's dedicated personal assistant, artificial intelligence system. Assistant, unlike, it seems to be performing some other tasks. Oh. Mysterious Feng Shi. I love the little, what's this, by the way? What is this? Just another day in video game land. Just another day. What is this? Where are we? Where are we? I've been joining a lot of the retro, pseudo retro inspired games that have been coming out lately. Oh, hello. Why, what nice feet you have there. Ah, it's you. We meet again, fellow disciple. I don't know you. You look familiar, though. Leah? Impossible. Oh, fates have been joined long before either of us has realized. Where am I? A limitless realm, where the forces of heaven and earth intersect with space-time and consciousness. One asks while another answers, but neither can really know. Is it... Sorry. My voice is very strained. My voice is very strained. Isn't it marvelous? Did you create this space? Yours truly does not possess that ability. I have studied Fusang for aeons. Yet when faced with its multitude of obscure arts, my knowledge is still left wanting. Do you also not know how to leave? That's hardly difficult. Realize what is natural and simply act on your own thoughts. However, I do ask for a moment of your time. You lent me a hand many years ago, so I must not bring an end to our cycle of Tao. Remind me to look into Taoism. Remind me to watch some documentaries on Taoism. Because it's a religion that I do not know much about. And I would like to know more. I said that I don't know you. This horn allows its user to resonate with Fusang, enabling travel between the central and outer nodes. This thing will take me to the Four Seasons Pavilion? I never thought the nodes had this sort of function. If it actually works, this will save me a lot of time. This source is of no use to ordinary people. You, however, are different. Please accept it. Horn! Allows the holder to move between the Four Seasons Pavilion and any registered root node. When Yi was brought to the Limitless Realm, a mysterious sage presented this as a gift to him. When blown, it resonates with the primordial root Fusang. I'm not actually sure how much longer I can stream because my voice is like really strained. My voice is really strained. I've never seen such smooth stone in my life. How were they made? And these lights, they glow without fire. It's incredible. It's going to take some time for you to understand our Solarian world. Oops. Solarian? Is that what you call yourselves? So there is a world outside the village. You never told me about any of this. That's no sneaky of you, Yi. I'm here now, so you may as well tell me everything, right? You'll just get more confused the more you know. No, I won't. You know I'm not that dumb. I'll teach you nice and slowly when I get the chance. Yay! I love slow lore dumps. Yay, pinky promise. Pinky promise? It means you can't lie. I wonder what that was in the original language, because I feel like they wouldn't say pinky promise. I'm really curious what it was originally. Oh, I love rain. I love rain. I love rainy window. No. It's actually really nice that there's been like so many good Metroidvanias like, coming around lately. Like the Animal World is the other one. A lot of people have been playing that one. I don't know why I'm coming back over here. I just wanted to. I just wanted to. I feel like though Animal World is a bit like I guess like the theming of it wasn't super appealing to me like initially. But also I don't like Donkey. I don't like Donkey, the video game reviewer person. I think they're really annoying. And then everyone is like, oh, it's a donkey game. Let's go play the donkey game. I don't want to play the donkey game. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I hope you haven't gone far, but there is something I am unsure as to whether I should share. Speak freely. In truth, I owe my existence to the decision of a certain soul. In truth, I owe my existence to the decision of a certain soul. It was through his decision that I wasn't destroyed. Who? The soul in charge of the power reservoir, Lord Kuafu. That dumb bastard. I understand you hold a grudge against him, but in my humble opinion, it might be worthwhile to engage with him. After all, Lord Kuafu's unique talents are undeniable. Even if he declines to cooperate, he could still be of value to you. Fair enough, I'll consider it. The power reservoir is located at the base of the central core. Take the transport elevator down and you should be able to find it. Whoa! Rude. I'm still so impressed with this game. Oops, here we go. Yay, yay, yippee, yay! Okay, well, we can't do the green things yet, so I guess we'll come back there. Good to know what's down there, though. I love a good elevator. Oh no, it's an elevator boss fight. Elevator boss fight! Oh, that was kind of easy. Ow. No! Dead! Tragedy! I was so out of it. I'm mercifully unaware of Donkey the Game's fan. You're so blessed. It's such a blessing. I find him annoying. I guess though that's like the case with a lot of YouTubers. I really like the weird independent YouTubers that cover like weird niche stuff. That's what I enjoy watching. I just don't watch YouTubers. That's like a great use of your time. Okay, let's try not to die a horrible death this time. Ow, that was really rude. The sounds the parry makes is so— whoa, hello. The sounds the parry makes is so satisfying. Yay, money! Okay, let's go back up there. Let's go back up the let's go back up the elevator. Maybe. Oh, I see. How do we get back up the elevator? How do we use this? Oh, maybe we need to go to one of those root nodule things. Ow! So rude. What? Why is that arrow going? Oh. I see. I love playing the game in Metroidvania of which is the which way do we— oh, we don't go this way. Only really watch the hyper specialized trash divers. Yeah, let's go. That's what I love. Like the guy who plays every soul-shaped games. Which YouTuber is that? Is that Iron Pineapple? That's the only one I'm aware of. Pineapple, yeah. Some of the stuff that he plays is like wild. Some of it's interesting, but there's so much trash. There's so much trash out there. Sorry for doing the boring thing and going back to base and upgrading myself like a smart person. Maybe I can make it to 4 hours. Maybe I can do it. Splattercat is also fun because he legit takes up games with like 6 reviews to it on Steam that came out in 2016. That sounds interesting. That sounds interesting. I might have a look at their channel. Where is My lord, how have you maintained your youth over these years? To think that the primordial root can grant everlasting youth. Dead moldy tree! Hi. Welcome. How is your day going? I hope you're well. This is what I want to do. Oh, we're so close. We're so close to another skill. We're so close to another skill upgrade. Wow. Down we go. I am excited to get whatever we need to go past those green things. Oh. Oh no! Killed by the beetle! No! I'm the worst, I'm so sorry. I think I'm just getting tired. I think my brain is like on other things. Sonic the Hedgehog has become a lot more vicious since we last saw him. Yeah, he's become corrupted and red. I guess that's what 20 years of chili dogs will do to someone. Beetle is considered perilous when it's got the red aura. It's so perilous. Wee. I love our slow descent. We really said fall. No. West. Okay, that's a shortcut. Oh, that's kind of new platforming. Oh, I thought we could wait. I thought we could dash in the air. I thought it was like Celeste. No, no. I'm so sad. I'll never be happy again. Oh, I wanted my money. It's not fair. They can't do this to me. The greed literally killed me. I was killed by the greed. It's just like in Hollow Knight when you fall on the spikes after trying to get all your Geo back. There we go. Shotgun unlocked. Now we can upgrade ourselves. I love upgrades. Oh wait, or maybe we get taken into the tentacle dimension. What happens if we... Good to know. What am I doing? I'm not trying to dance. Jump above each orb and press parry to jump higher. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. This is really fun. Oh, I love this. This is so fun. I can't wait until we can air dash. The trick is not to protect, but to expose. Your reaction is important as your timing. I know there might be a secret here. To think the green chi aura was visible all along. Jump and press to count a green... Oh, I see. Wait. Oh, I see. That's cool. This is so awesome. I love this. This is awesome. We unlocked a new parry. Parry upon parry. Parry, parry, parry. Time to become the parry queen. Queen of the parries. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Pan! Pan, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. How are you? I hope you're having a great day. Tai Chi kick. Press parry in mid-air to bounce off new Kunlun's green energy orbs to gain access to high areas or explore new parts. If a green glow is present on an enemy, use a crimson attack. You can Tai Chi kick to inflict internal damage on them. Interesting. Georbs. Georbs. We need to parry the Georbs. What's this? Anomalous root node. Warning, this root node is experiencing abnormal energy discharge. Danger. Only maintenance personnel allowed. Root nodes were one of the key technologies that the Fengshi Guide Guild unlocked and laid the foundation for the advanced rhizomatic technology. Today, the flow and transition of rhizomatic. What does that word mean? Rhizomatic is a concept in post-structuralism describing a nonlinear network. Makes sense to me. Actually, it kind of does make sense to me. Let's find a better description of it. A rhizome. A rhizome is a concept in post-structuralism describing a nonlinear network. It refers to networks that establish connections between semiotic chains, organizations of power, and circumstances relative to the arts, sciences, and social struggles, with no apparent order or coherency. A rhizome is purely a network of multiplicities that are not abhorrescent, tree-like, or hierarchical. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. A rhizome is a root. Yeah. Okay, great, wonderful. Wonderful, amazing. The sociological construct is named after the botanic term. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Skills! You could become the skill queen. I kind of want the Speedy to go fast. I kind of want Speedy go fast. While in air, hold down the perform. Wait. That sounds incredible. But that also. But I want to go Speedy go fast. I want Speedy go fast. I want Speedy go fast. Yay. What if Triple Chi? I do like the sound of that. Well, oh wait, there's one here. I feel like that's going to be good. But I feel like this makes more sense to get Semi soon because it unlocks a new Chi node. Will be Chi Maxine. Chi Maxine! I kind of want to go back though, because there were some things that we saw before, remember? Look at us go! We're so fast! We can't be stopped. Speedy, go fast! Okay, I am a fan of this. I feel like it doesn't make as much of a difference. Wait, but this is my default run speed. And this is my faster. It feels like it's the same. This feels the same, doesn't it? This is the same. Did I just upgrade nothing? Oh well. Whatever. I think that was, yeah. Oops. Whoa, scary. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Oh, don't bully. Yay! That was fun. Okay, that's quite fun in combat. Wait, what did we fall down here? Oh. Oh! Oh. Well, you know what they say about curiosity in cats. But now you're narrative running, that's what. Oh, was I not doing that before? Okay, well, that's an improvement. Yeah, there's a slight difference I can see. I can see. Oh, okay. That's where we drop down to. Speedy go Newt. Speedy go Newt. You mean Pingu running? You're so right. These devs should have a really good sense of what ambient music fits where. They do. They've done a really good job. You can kind of tell that they were horror devs beforehand. Oh no. I got confused. No! Why? You know why I fell back down? I fell back down because I was like, oh, there's pots that I should smash. I should go smash the pots. Oh. Well, as a positive, at least we picked up 7 more. 7 more, whatever that was. Wait, you can wall run back up. Well, probably, but it's more fun to do it this way. Lovers, hi! Welcome. How's your day? Has anyone had any, like, weekend plans? My weekend was, like, honk. Remind me to come back here later. There's so much to explore. Okay, Sifa, I'm so glad. Stuck at home and work. Oh, pain. Oh, I love this sliding animation. Okay, this time I will not greed. I will not greed for the things. Yay! What's this? Hack. Oh. Souls! We got some souls. Oh! Ow! That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. I have many regrets. I have so many regrets. Where are we? Council tenants. Legacy, equality, justice, loyalty, discipline, innovation, selflessness, benevolence, knowledge, insight. Tiandao Council was founded by a group of scientists and former nobles who opposed to Taoism. Oh. In its early days, it faced suppression and operated in secrecy, but over time, it developed a centralized structure. 10 wise individuals, known as the 10 Souls, were chosen annually as leaders, guiding the organization with each of their respective tenets. Interesting. With a check. I feel like I don't like this skill doesn't go fast enough for me. No, bad parry. Oh, I see. I think. Maybe. Never mind. I give up. It's too hard. It's too hard. Unless. Unless. No, it doesn't work. Okay. Whatever. Whatever, loser. Whatever, ugly loser. Oops. No. Let me off. Let me off. I need to go in. I need to go in. Oh. Oops. It's an oversimplification, but there's usually a Buddhism, Taoism, Confucianism triangle buried somewhere in one of these stories. Yeah, I am really curious about this because I generally enjoy learning about religions. I'm guessing that's something to do with the way in which the three religions operated in Chinese history or something. It's such an old trope. It basically codifies as the vinegars, as the vinegar tasters painting from like at least the 12th century. That's really interesting. I'll look into this. Sana, hi! How are you? I really need to heal. I'm having a really fun time playing this game. I hope you're well. Oh, there was something else that I need to go here. Oh, I know, I have learned from 70s kung fu action movies with hilariously bad dubs. It's actually like shocking how bad the dubs can be for some of these things. I'm always being like, wait, hang on. No, how much? Oh, okay. Doing okay, slept well, or more accurately, passed out horizontally on bed. Well, Debbie, hi! Welcome! How's your day going? I hope you're having a lovely day. I love Newt. I miss Newt. Oh, wait, this way. Just woke up again. This game looks cute. It's really cute. It's really beautiful. I really like it. It's like a mixture of it's like 2D Sekiro. It's really fun. Yay! Okay, that did not unlock as much as I was hoping. But at least you know how everything's connected now. They always have Cockney dubs and say things like it's time to go Betty vibes. That's wonderful. I'll never forget going to Betty Boys because the dub was so bad. I thought they said Betty Boys and it was some kind of go bar. That sounds fun. The TLDR is Confucius tastes vinegar and calls it degenerate wine. Buddha tastes vinegar and says it's sour because it is. Lao Ji tastes vinegar, says it's vinegar and perfect in what it is. I see. Okay, that's interesting. I need to look this up later. I am very interested. Degenerate wine. That is very funny. Down we go. I do find it really funny. Wait, there was a... Oh, never mind. My degenerate wine is yellow Glen. Ah, there we go. Whee! Oh, hello. Like, the concept is low-key pro-Taoism, but everyone involved is Donkey and Confucius. I did notice that. That's really interesting. Oh no. I made a mistake. I do not add vinegar to my salads. I eat them with no condiments and pretend I'm a cow. Truly an innovative soul. The attack animation is really smooth. It is. Like, there's this like fun jump that you can bounce off. There's like certain enemy attacks that you also have to bounce off that have like a green aura. That counts as like a parry. When you parry enemies, you can fill up. See how, so you've got your health bar. The 3 green dots are your Estus flasks, or your happy pipe, as I like to call it. the Happy Times pipe. Do not ask what's inside the Happy Times pipe. And then underneath, there are the chi. And you can turn the chi into talismans like that. Which, if I see an enemy, then they explode. Oh. Cool. Now I'm thinking about the movie I watched on Friday where a guy was wailing around yelling for someone called Carol, but it sounded like he was just walking around yelling Cal in New York. What? Amazing. Oh, and there's a grappling hook kind of as well. Wait, what's the grappling hook? Oh, it's B. Okay, got it. I forgot. Oh. Ah. Do that again, please. Ow. No, not like that. Yay, he exploded! This area looks familiar. Chair! Destroy your chair. Oh! No! I'm sorry. Ooh. I'll take that. You know, the only thing that's disappointing about this game... the only thing that's like slightly disappointing is you can't crouch, which means that there's no way to teabag your enemies, which is a very important part of every Metroidvania. Oh, okay. Well, mistakes were made. Smoke the happy fight. Yay! No, go away, ugly! Ooh. Collecting basic components. I love basic components. Since Metroid can't crouch, I wonder if that means we get cat ball. That's would make a lot of sense. Not having a low attack seems strange to me. It kind of does. I mean, I don't think the low attack is a problem. I think being unable to teabag your enemies is a problem. Like, what's the point? What's the point of living if you can't teabag? No, go away! Stop! Stop it! Stop, bully! Where does this go? Actually, you can't duck because you're a cat. Makes sense, yeah. It makes sense, Oh no. No. Yeah. Ugly. Stupid. It does sort of make sense since we're just doing Tai Chi counters and talisman strikes. Yeah, I guess it would be not really keeping with the martial arts theme, but not to brag or anything, but if I was a cat, I could probably duck. I'm sure you'd be able to, Abby, I believe in you. Oh, wait. Hang on. Hang on. Yay! Every single time I do like a non-perfect parry, I feel a sense of crushing disappointment in myself. Yeah. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just wandering around. I'm going on an adventure. Activate. Whoa! Off we go. Yay, adventure! Adventure. Oh no, it's a boss fight. Hack. Oh, I'm good at hacking. Don't worry. I am a master hacker. I'm kind of getting sleep. Oh, scary dog. No, I don't like the dog. I love exploding. It's so funny. Ow. Hang on. What? That's mean. Rita, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. We're playing Nine Souls. Have you tried it yet? No. Oh, I'm too sleepy for this. Wait, hang on. What if we... Wait. What if we do this? Yeah, that's much more relaxing. Up, down, up, left. Down, down, bum, bum. Money! We got so much money! so fun. Oh, I'm getting so sleepy. I'm getting so Lena model, I follow. Yeah, let's go. I love Lena. She made my model. She's so talented. Don't play these sort of games. Why retro? Oh wait. Why am I streaming under retro? I'm so sorry. I didn't even realize. I stream in retro so often. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, I thought it was a bit. No. No, it's not a bit. Thank you. Appreciate. Kill the dog. Like 5 people mentioned it. Wait, really? I thought they were. Oh, I didn't realize. I thought it was about something else. Hello, can you hear me? Ah, this is such a hassle. This is the central control room for the power reservoir. Please listen closely. I don't know how you work from hibernation or how you managed to get here. However, this is a restricted zone, as according to law, all trespassers will be removed. If you're lost, I urge you to leave as soon as possible. I've already summoned the Dust Guardians to handle the situation. Uh-oh. It's me, Yi. Who did you say you were? You heard what I said. Disarm the security system already. Now you listen to me. I don't know what kind of hilarious prankster you think you are, but did you really think you'd fool me with that crude disguise? Leave now. Sigh, what a nuisance. I don't want to go this way. I want to go this way. I think this might be a good chance to take a break and come back another day, because I'm getting really sleepy. Let's go find someone to raid. Meow, 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 meow. It could be a chess angle. Yeah, I think we go raid Jess. Unless she's ending. No, she's ending. Okay, let's not do that. Let's raid. Oh mama. Okay, got it. What's the raid message? Something with degenerate wine. This is the usual. Is the usual raid message. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for coming. If you'd like to see when I go live next time, I got a Discord. And yeah, thank you so much everyone. I had a really fun time. And I'll see you soon. Hang on. Yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye. See you soon. Bye.